It is I. We're playing Beacon Pines. I don't know what this is, but it looks cute, so I wanted to give it a shot. That's a terrible intro. Okay. All right. Oh, whoops, that don't need to be recording. Okay. Right.
Dear reader,
Yes, me.
allow me to introduce you to my book. Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary. You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story that awaits you has not been fully told.
Okay.
In fact, its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself. It is in that way that my book is special. It is in that way that you are special.
Right.
Without you, there is no story. Chapter 1.
Oh. Okay.
Normal isn't what it used to be.
Some good piano. That's a nice sounding
This
piano right there.
is a story about change. Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pines. Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn. His name is Luca Van Horn, and like you, dear reader, he's here for a reason.
I think it's like an RPG. It's only like a few hours long, apparently. So yeah, we're gonna give that a yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Hey, Dad. How are things going? Today's the first day of summer vacation. Start middle school next year, I guess. Okay. I was 6 years old when you died. It's been 6 years now. From here on out, you'll have been gone longer than you were here. Feels like that should mean something. Mom always said that this tree is your favorite spot in the world. Yeah, me too. Hey, Luca. I know I'd find you here.
Lolo was Luca's closest friend. He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
Okay. Well, I banged on your door till your gran answered. And after I checked the pond and climbed up the treehouse, then I knew I'd find you here.
Lolo finally noticed the tears welling in his friend's eyes and the flowers on the grave.
Oh, yeah, right. You and your mom always did this on your dad's birthday. Yeah. I didn't know if you were going to keep doing it now that your mom's gone too. Jesus, this kid's been through a lot. Oh my god. He's not gone. He's just missing. Sorry, I meant to say since she went missing. Did she come back, Rolo? Of course she is. Okay, Dad, see you next time. I think I'm ready to get out of here. Sure, lead the way. Okay.
Wonderful! I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book.
Oh, okay, yeah. Could you get out of here?
That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed. Keep hold of it for now. Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough.
Right. B for bag, got it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The whole reason I was looking for you. I was wondering if you'd ever get to that. On the perfect way to start our summer. Yeah, how's that?
Rolo looked to the side suspiciously.
And not here. They might be watching. They who? Not so loud. You need to do this in a secure location. Mission control. Alright, just have to tell Grand then, and then we can head out. What are you gonna tell her? Oh no, I'll think of something. All the same to you, I'll meet you at the welcome sign. The Gramps kind of wigs me out. I don't do well with new people. He moved in like half a year ago, dude. Just meet me at the sign when you're done. Meet yourself. I won't be long. Okay?
Dear reader, forgive me for this interlude.
Okay.
Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch? There are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines. They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing. Some of them can be found in this very house.
Oh, Andrew, not consider.
Just some dusty knickknacks.
So?
Since Gran had moved in, the house was more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric. Gran had already lit the fire. She kept a warm house, as if by grandmotherly obligation.
Ponder? Okay, ponder. Oh, this game is charming.
One of his father's old stethoscopes. Luca had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it. Not for years, though.
Was that?
Luca paused at his parents' bedroom door. He just wasn't ready to go in yet. Gran had commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in. Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said.
Okay.
Luca tossed on his favorite old sweater. Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air.
Yo, he's chill. He's be chilling.
Gran's moving in meant that most of Luca's things had been crammed in the corner.
Oh.
Luca was somewhat annoyed by the situation. Gran's bed was undisturbed. Luca didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant that he could read late into the night.
Okay, alright. The kitchen, I presume. Where is she?
The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old hutch. A pair of dull scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string.
Junk.
An array of prepared meals crowded the refrigerator, each labeled with a day of the week.
No, it's always needs to be prepared.
Oh my, this
Oh.
is quite exciting. I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years. You'll
Okay.
recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier. Excuse me, I tend to have a flair for the dramatic. You are about to encounter your first turning point. There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word. Step forth, dear reader. A sturdy old wheelbarrow. A beginner's guide to gardening laid open on the bench.
Hi, Grandma. Hey, Gran, I'm gonna go hang with Walter for the day. See you later. Hold on now. Where are you and Rolo headed exactly? Oh, no,
The less
special.
Gran knew, the better for everyone involved.
I see. So my charms are like keywords. Okay. I mean, you gotta go chill, right? You gotta go chilling.
We were just gonna go chill for the day. The best lies are built on truth.
You boys are always in a hurry to do nothing. We stick to what we're good at. I'll make sure you are done chilling in time for
Easy.
supper.
Impressive. You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess. That is the power of
That was zero
charms.
mess.
A single word can change everything.
Okay.
I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle.
Okay. Okay, so branching.
The Chronicle is a
narratives.
record of the decisions you've made.
Right.
You can see the turning point, which has been revealed.
Mm-hmm.
At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches. Luckily
Right.
for us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate.
Cool.
It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things.
A grand journey. Good pun there, game. Ponder, run out. We'll
Just
ponder.
gonna go ponder for the day.
Ponder. Really, what are you boys gonna go ponder on such a lovely day
This was
exactly?
Lucas' chance to sell his alibi.
Oh, you know, big stuff, small stuff, medium, mostly medium
Nailed
pondering.
it.
I don't think so. Make sure you don't overburn yourself with the ponderance of pondering. Oh, forget it. Off with you now. Okay. Oh, and Luca? You and Rolo stay out of trouble. I know. I'm gonna go find a dead body. Good timing. Good timing. Because I can just check this whenever. Okay. Alright. Gonna be like, stand by me. We're gonna go find a dead body. Oh, Rolo's excited. He's happy. Come on. Woo! Dang it, Rolo. You know the drill. Don't let anyone discover our secret path. It just backs up.
Chapter 2. Welcome to Beacon Pines. For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established. Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered until the foul harvest and his sudden death.
That's pretty
In the
dramatic.
6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
Oh, wait. Am I... Hold on. Who's Sharper Valentine? Is that like... So 6 years. Okay, alright. Let's talk to some people. Hi, Mr. Keir. Oh, hey there, pal.
William Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company.
William Kerr. I wonder who the villain is.
He had become a fixture around town over the past few years. After the failing of Valentine fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
Set up for the big festival? Oh, sure. Come on now, when I was your age, nothing more exciting than a town festival. The food, the music, the dancing. Yeah, sounds pretty alright. You're gosh dang right it is. I'm looking forward to letting off some steam myself. Make sure to invite all of your little friends. I couldn't keep Rolo away if I tried. Sorry, Luca, I've got to get back to the proverbial grindstone. Our harvest awaits and all that. Oh, now. The left side's a little low. Sorry, young Mr. Van Horn. I can't talk now. You're busy with
Mayor
preparations.
Augustus Valentine was not busy.
Okay. Oh, sorry, Gus. How many times do I? Mayor Valor.
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Keep up the good work. I must briefly attend to a concerned citizen. Myself. But what can the mayor of Beacon Pines do for you today? Oh, just saying hi, I guess. Oh, well, good day to you too, Mr. Young Van Horn. Go around and see if I can find a few charms. Oh, hold on, I can look cool here. Oh yeah, dude. This is my chilling. This is the game. You can sit here and chill. This is the entire game. Alright. How do I do that, like, flip? Oh, the jump. Yeah, same thing. Hello, Mr. Pigman. Oh, he's sleeping. Mr. Sinclair
continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was, a tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Sinclair. Don't you see I'm sleeping, boy? How's the napping today? Mommy, as always. Used to have a perfectly nice view from here. So, perennial harvest put the monstrosity of a building in our way. Why don't you just move a chair a bit? Why should I be the one that moves? If it's a showdown I want, I ain't gonna be the one who blinks. Hello, Miss Rhino. Come on, Andy, grab his wallet. I'm sorry, Iggy, I can't. Do it or we pound ya. Yep. But my mom said, yeah, but. The nickel for every yeah, but. I'll be the freaking king of nickels. Right, Tish? Yep. Oh, poor kid. Oh, Red Panda Man. Oh, Mr. Van Horn, do you have a moment? It's just Luca. Golly, I'm sorry, it's my first week at Perennial Harvest.
He pulled a pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Wonderful. It won't happen again. If you're going to be on the first name basis, then you can call me Pete. Oh, nice to meet you, Pete. So what are you writing? Oh, just documenting. Documenting. It's exciting to be a part of something so darn special. You know, it's not just about the new fountains and phone booths. We're going to change the world. It all starts here, in Beacon Pines. Isn't that amazing? Uh-huh. Anyway, I'd better get... Oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts? You bet. We're gonna change this town. We need to get every detail right. That sounds intense. Changing the world is intense. So what do you say? Could you answer a few questions? Guess if it's quick. Wonderful. Open to answering a few quick questions. One down? It's not that hard, is it? Oh, okay, we're going already. Question 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? I've never really thought about it before. The only place I've lived. See, that wasn't so painful.
Stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
Was it? Guess not. Huzzah! Our first 3 questions answered in record time. Are you literally writing down everything? Thank you so much for your time. I need to process these answers. We can save the rest of your thoughts for later. Okay. Our harvest awaits. And he's off. Alright. Ooh, fishy dog. Jetson! Am I playing any tune today? No bites this morning, I'm afraid. I'm gonna think of it. Can't remember the last time I reeled one in. Just never got the catch. This is where I come to think. Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here. Yeah, that reminds me. You ever want this chair back? I've taken the standard recently. Keeps me from falling asleep with the reel. You don't mind it, I think it should stay. Yeah, not at all. The chair makes for a great listener.
Whenever Luca saw his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
Oh, hey, Dad. Go pick out your bait from the tackle box, buckaroo.
Luca opened the tackle box and picked the perfect bait. Luca tied a shoestring to the hook.
Because he has to be junk, right?
What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
Give it a good cast now. Oh, okay. Well, didn't realize we were doing fishing minigame. I lost my shoestring.
Luca tied a shoestring. What fish could resist?
Lost my shoestring. This is the whole thing. Okay. Wasn't expecting this to just be a whole
tied
thing.
A shoestring to what fish could?
I mean, I know Jackal does love his fishing minigames, but yeah, I mean, you know. Almost. Almost. A shoe? A shoe is giving me that much issues? Yeah? Okay, buddy. Maybe you say. What do you think the other one is? I'm gonna say. Some things drift away. That's not fair. No. It's not. And whoever it is, I thought the other bird at least has a sock to keep it company. Oh, again? Okay.
Luca gently baited a feather onto the hook. Good for skimming the surface.
Guess I gotta use both baits. Quote unquote baits. Oh, but ducky. There's a regular ducky. Well, I'll be switched. Throw it over ducky. You were just a little drooling ball of fur when you lost that. Cried for days. I told you it'd turn up. Yeah. Looks like we could use some new bait. What do you say we head out and find some more? Yeah, okay. Oh, I come back. Okay, alright. Oh, hell yeah. Fort Awesome.
The boys had a good thing going. As long as they kept old Jeff happy.
Jeff.
They had an endless source of
Jeffrey.
precious materials to add to the treehouse.
Jeffrey. Uh-oh. Right, well, let's... Oh, look cool. Oh, hell yeah.
On certain nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static. Rollo thinks it's aliens. He always thinks it's aliens.
Oh, I don't know who this narrator girl is,
After
but
Luca's father had
knocked it out of the
passed,
park. This is great.
Rollo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star scraper. It was some time before Luca realized it was Rollo's way of keeping him occupied.
Okay, so what's the top-secret plan to start our summer? Do you know the abandoned warehouse by my place? The old Valentine building? Yeah, well, it isn't abandoned. What makes you think that? Get this. Last night, it was glowing. Glowing? Are you sure? Kinda. That place has been empty since the foul harvest? Yeah. Who would even want to poke around that place? We would, Rollo. We would. Wait. It's a busted old warehouse. This way we can do some research at the library. When I actually go to the warehouse, what do you expect to find? Answers. My mom's out there somewhere. It seems like everyone wants to pretend that she's gone for good. You don't have to come all though if you don't want to. Luca, remember that time I sort of accidentally burned down the chicken coop? You jumped in and said it was your fault before my paw throttled me? This is the flaming chicken coop sort of deal. I got your back. Thanks, Rolo. Now that I think about it, poking around a decrepit fertilizer house is exactly how I want to spend the summer, my first day of summer. Let's go! Any charms hanging about? I'm just catching my breath a bit. Go on, I'll catch up. Oh man, there's a whole town. Why, hello? Look, just the fellow I was looking for. Hey, Roxy, what's up?
Right. Rendezvous with Roxy. This is an important turning point. The first time where your charms will change the course of fate. And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal. Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms. Well,
okay.
Now I'm just rambling. Where were we?
Have you seen my blockhead brother today? We skipped out before breakfast. Well, not really, no. Can't say. Can't say, or won't say. Roxy, would I lie to you? Look, wait up, I almost forgot to tell you. Roxy might be lurking around here. This is one of her favorite places to stay around and be useless. We need to make sure she doesn't spot us. What are you doing that turning thing with your body? Wait, you're not scaring me. You're not scared, are you? She's harmless. You're the chump. And she's right around that corner, isn't she? Ah, there's trouble. Don't mind me. Just over here lurking. Uselessly. Hey, sis. Nice weather we're having, hey? Couldn't help but notice you snuck out this morning before breakfast. I wasn't hungry. Also, couldn't help but notice your morning chores were left unchored. Roxy, we all level with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots. We all gotta pick up the slack since the foul harvest. Almost every carrot I dig up is rotten. The rest look like they were hit with atomic shrink array. All the more reason to keep them on digging. There's gotta be more to life than puny carrots. Look, Roxy, Luke and I have places to be, so if you don't mind... Oh, I do mind. I'm not gonna catch hell again because of you. So either you march yourself home and harvest those carrots, or I'll haul you home myself.
Rolo froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles. Luca knew he had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home.
I don't have the charm. In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little...
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Come on, Roxy, it's the first day of summer. The sun's shining and we just want to take it easy. Oh, dude, yeah. Let's leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow. Yeah, that's great and all, but Rolo's problems have a way of becoming my problems. And Bill always says tomorrow's work is best left for yesterday. March, you big oaf. Oh, rats. Expect a full report about the Valentine place. A full report? Oh, Fitz. What are you up to this lovely day? Nope. Cool. Wow, shut down immediately, huh?
Miss Hatch could often be found near the fountain, too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
The two wandering down the wooded path, unaware of the danger ahead. Oh, this is getting good. Hey, Miss Nelson. Good morning, Luca. Any big plans for the summer? Not really. Heard anything about the old fertilizer warehouse? Any strange happenings? Yeah, I can't say I have. Either way, a dusty old warehouse is no place for a young boy. You can be safe now. Oh, I'm gonna get a coffee. Never mind. Hello, the Beacon.
Holden Wilder ran the local paper of record, the Beacon.
Hey, Mr. Wilder. Morning, Luca. What's the day I have in store for you? I was wondering if you heard any news about... News? The Beacon knows the news that needs knowing. Any news about the old fertilizer warehouse? No. Oh. Roller thought he saw some lights there last night. Roller ought to be careful poking around that part of town. The winds of change are blowing. And change is a dangerous animal. Last Chance Diner. Okay. Hey, Dawn. Sorry to wake you. It comes with
Dawn
the job.
had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break. By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
What's up? Wallace said he saw something strange going on at the warehouse. You know anything about that? Might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. So, what's going on? Can't say quite yet. Still need to follow up on a few leads. Keep me in the loop, okay? Yeah, sure thing. Things seem to be quiet in town today. Yet everyone is preparing for the festival. Should be back to normal tomorrow. Catch you then? Yeah, catch you then. Oh, and Luca? I'm really sorry I haven't been able to find out anything about your mom yet. I'm just grateful that you tried. Still keeping my ears up. He'll be chill at the bench. Guess Mr. Fratelli is getting ready for the festival. Alright. So I assume right is progress. Oh, hello, cool kids. Piper? Oh, hey, Luca, what's up? You're on summer break, right? Yeah, of course. It's like the morning? Correct? And you're studying. Like they say, the early bird gets the proper education required for a successful and fulfilling career later in life. Mm-hmm. Hey, Zariel. Hey, Luca. Could you please tell this lazy butt to help out at the cafe? Lumi, Zariel would like you... Luca, let me give you a little gem of advice. If you don't do what you don't love, then you'll never work a day in your life. Wow. You're really setting the kid up for success. Alright. Seems to be everyone here. Oh. Hello. You little dragon person. Hey, Griffin. How's the ice cream gig going? Not great. Still pretty cold out. I'm in the business of selling cold. I'm sure things will warm up soon. Mr. Tullivier's not at his grocery stand. He's prepping for the festival, I guess. I gotcha. Yeah, beat that melon. Yeah. Fucking music. This is enthralling. Well, I can now... Oh. Oh. Oh, wait, I can't smack? Boo. One to smack. Oh, does
In
this
the
take me back?
past, he found the best way to deal with an
Oh, it
enraged
takes me all the way
Roxy
back in
was
time.
to be a
Okay.
little chill.
Can I skip? Can't skip. Okay. Oh, you can see Fitz again. Alright, well, worth a shot. Hey, Bert. Hey, Luca. I'm doing some fact-checking for the town history exhibit. Look, kid, I'm just here to put up the lights. Did you know? When the town was founded, there were only 7 citizens. They all worked for a mining company. There was only one dirt road leading to town, and there still is only one road leading to town. Oh, right. We never know when we need smack. Sharper Valentine, founder of Beacon Pines. Never underestimate what a great man can do given time.
A bit much, if you ask me.
Indulgent. Ugh. Oh my gosh, that sounds big. Hey, Solomon. Apologies, no time for chit chat. Alright, see you, buddy. Nice talking to you. Looks like the library hasn't opened yet. I'll check back later. Luca, my boy, hold up a tick. Oh, hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I was just on my way to... I just sold the last jar of my grandmother's preservatives. Or preserves. Can't stock the shelves fast enough, turns out. That's great, but I'm actually... Guess Juniper will have... I just have to swing by with more of her lovely jam. Uh-huh. Well, don't let this old man slow you down. You just remind her that she still owes me that day.
A promise Gran regretted the second it was made.
Yeah, will do. She's a fine woman, that Juniper. Yeah, she's pretty cool, I guess. A real fine woman. Dude, I'm like 8. Could you not, like, hit on my grandma? I'm like 8, dude. I gotta go. Sweeter than any jam on earth. Hold on. Wait a minute. There we go. Again. Processing. Processing. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright. Creepy,
The phone
dude.
booth was brand new, part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative. It didn't see much use.
Oh, hello. Oh, hey, Luca. Hey, Joey. How's the bug hunt going? Yeah, not great. Bugs have been shy this week. Bugs get shy? Well, sure, bugs aren't that different from people. Sometimes you just want to be left alone. If you're going into Weepwood, just be careful where you step. No bug crunching, got it. Oh, fancy.
The Valentine Mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
Oh, little cottage. Guess there's nothing here.
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
So they just had one bad year of harvest, and they ruined everything? Oh, it's the end of the woods.
The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weepwood.
Okay, no turning back now. Electrified fence. That
The
sign
fence
new?
thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Okay, so why would Volo do if he was
Luca
here?
often asked himself what Rollo would do, so that he could rule out that option.
Definitely not touching that thing. Ooh, can I be chill? No chill? No chill. Sometimes I just have no chill. Property of Valentine Fertilizer Company. Looks old. And toxic, even.
As sparks flew from the fence, the light atop that section shut off. 2 bulbs remained.
Oh. Look at me solving puzzles.
1 more to go. The fence's buzzing gave way to silence.
A moment of truth. No,
Every kid in town knew the old Valentine Fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life.
Mr. Willow wasn't exaggerating for once. What's
There was
going
only
on
one
here?
way to find out.
Yeah, going back to check that can. My can. Oh, I lose the can. Oh, it smells awful. Because Wolo's not here. You have no bomb poking around in there. Oh, Wolo, you scamp.
The water
Yeah, the
looked
puddle.
almost diseased.
Ooh.
It flowed slowly into the woods. The hose emitted a subtle sound. It was actively draining some kind of liquid.
Also, these trees are purple.
Luke
Lock.
thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better.
A zipper?
The sound
Footsteps.
of footsteps grew louder.
They're coming. Hello? Shit. Okay. Alright, sure.
The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground. Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light.
I don't like that. That's cool. Okay, story about change, I guess.
This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself. But change is, after all, a dangerous animal. The end?
What?
I probably should have warned you about this.
That's messed up. Okay.
There are many paths that our story can take.
Oh.
Most will end in tragedy, but don't let that discourage you. We will find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it. From here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point.
Okay.
Now, let's try something different.
Yeah, let's. Why? My God, okay. In the past, he found the best way to deal with it is to be a little
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Oh yeah, kick her instead. Make a break for it. What have you done? Little shit, just kick me. Run all you want, you little twerps. You're gonna come home eventually. Sorry, buddy. Sorry about that. Well, it can get excited
Solomon
sometimes.
Valentine,
Oh no.
current ward of and future successor to the Valentine fortune, huffed as he brushed off his pants.
Out of complete and utter fools. Oh no, don't come on, man. Like, I'm sorry, but like, come on, man, don't be like this. One wonders if it's worth taking anything here seriously. Either way, I'm really sorry. No matter. How are you doing? Me? Yes, with all this business about your mother and whatnot. Oh, I'm getting by. No word from her at all. No. That is truly a shame. Oh, I got tons of that. My grandmother was taking residence to keep house. Yeah. And how's that going? Well, mostly stay out of each other's way. Make it sound like she's rarely at home. It's not like that. She just has a lot to do. Mm-hmm. It's just settling in and trying to figure out how to make ends meet. Indeed. Well, count your blessings. It's better to have a caretaker who's rarely around, in lieu of one who tries to compensate by smothering you with attention. That doesn't sound so bad. Trust me when I say, it's best to rely on yourself. Family has a way of creating more problems than they solve. Oh. Hi, Dad.
Solomon trembled a gesture toward the approaching heiress Valentine.
Speak of the devil. You don't wander off like that. I'm much too busy to be looking all over for you. Apologies, Harris. I was just taking a stroll through town. Strolls are for commoners. You're Valentine now. I want you to be present for the construction of the History Museum. The future of this town relies on its ability to remember our family's great past. And of course, okay. You worth talking to again. Oh. Boy's got too much of his own father on him. I'm not controlling that. Did you just... Okay, no. When you touch the fence, I win. Little help. I am the champion. We were racing. Did that road get longer? Like anything ever changes around here. It seems longer. You're just lightheaded from the run. You really need to pace yourself better next time. Go out and take advice from second place. Has that sign always been there? Wait, what? Caution, electrified fence. No, that's definitely new. Maybe. How are we gonna get around an electric fence? Don't worry, I've got this. Why did you do that? Always says you can figure out what the plan is when you're done. What now? What now? Well, I did my part and just established that touching the fence is bad. I'm sure you can handle it from here. I'll supervise. Come on, safe distance. Anything new over here? No, okay. Alright. Second verse, same as the first. Your jeans! Yeah, I know. I think that did it. Luca, you never fail to impress.
As the glowing windows of the old warehouse came into view, Rollo began to bounce excitedly.
Check it out. Hey, Rollo, you weren't exaggerating for once. Was there ever any doubt? This definitely needs investigating. Good thing two ace detectives are on the case. This is bizarre. This is awesome. Alright, we got Rumble. Did you feel that? What, the excitement in the air? You bet your butt I did. Check out this bottle. Yeah, that's not normal. And this hose. Oh man, the door's locked. Try harder. No dice, it won't budge. Oh well. Dumpster's new, right? I bet it's got stuff in it. Can't really see what's in here. Who did all of this? My nose is itching. I can smell some treasure. You sure that isn't the hazardous waste? Just help me get in. Hello. It'd be my honor to throw you in the trash. Come on, lady luck. See what's in there. Let's see. There's a squishy bag of squish. Wow. A good inch of stagnant sludge. Your natural habitat. Wait, hold the phone. Hold 2 phones. Check these bad boys out. Are those walkie-talkies? Just like Hank Atomic communicators. Do these actually work? Ground command to Hank Atomic. Hank, do you read me? This is Hank Atomic, ground command. You're coming in 5 by 5. How are your vital readouts, Hank? It's getting a little stuffy in here. Requesting assistance from you back. Help is on the way. Oh. What was that? Someone's coming. Give me your hand. I'm trying. My hands are covered in squish. Scoot over. I'm coming in. Tell me you saw that. Dude, I don't know what I saw. He's coming back. Get down.
The boy sat petrified under the weight of the bag.
Oh God, tell me that's not what I think it is. Do you know what separates one of the most detectives from ace detectives? A ridiculous hat? When the chips are down, ace detectives dig deeper for clues.
Around at the large sack which burdened them. He saw the tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag.
It's some sort of bet or something. What's it say?
Up to a faint shaft of light within the dumpster.
Dr. Prescott, Deep Engineering. The name tag. Or throw away a bag full of slimy old name tags. I think it's just one name tag, a bag full of something else. Okay. I think we should make a break for it. Stay calm, this is no time to panic. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. Hello? Calm down. You don't have to squeeze my hand so hard. Dude, I'm not holding your hand. You quit messing around. What other slime-covered hand would be in here? Ah! Ah! It twitched. I'm beginning to see the benefits of one for your lives plan. We clearly slashed on faster than you, so I'll go first. Why not go together? Flaming chicken coop, Luca. I'll make sure the coast is clear. After I go, out to 100. If you hear me yell, run. If you don't hear me yell, run. Actually, either way, you haul ass. Roll out, I'll give you credit. You sure found an eventful way to start our summer. What'd I do? Well, here goes nothing.
Lucas sat in the dark, tracking the sound of Rollo's footsteps as he ran. 1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rollo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted. 35, 36, 37. The thick stench made it hard to breathe. Screw it, that's long enough. Luca carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing. No sign of Rollo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass. Luca clambered from the dumpster, stumbling to his knees. He was up like a shot and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon Pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night. Throwing his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his pillow. Chapter 3. finding a friend.
Yeah, okay. Is that friend Rolo? Is he missing now?
The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table.
Cool.
Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
Gonna pause for a quick second. Uno momento. Yep. Okay. All right. I finished drawing a mess of jam last night. Me too. So I need to get delivered into town today. Okay. So what did you and Rolo get up to yesterday? Nothing interesting. You'd be bored by it, Grandma. Don't worry about it. Hello? Calm down. No, of course it isn't the right thing to do. Start gathering, folks. I'll be right there. You sure there isn't anything you want to tell me about yesterday? Anything I want to tell you? Oh, really? We just sort of ran around a
Gran's
bit.
brow furrowed.
That's not good.
She let out a long sigh. Her voice was quiet and even.
I have to go take care of something. You are to stay in this house for the day. Under no circumstances are you to leave. What? If I'm not back by dinner, there's stew in the icebox. But nothing. You want to stay here, understand? Yeah, say it. I'll stay here till we get back. Good. Oh, and Luca? You left the icebox open yesterday. We're not made of money, you know. Oh, oops. Oh, oops. Okay. Cool. Um, hmm? Question mark. Okay. Bowler's dead, isn't he? Bowler's fucking dead, isn't he?
Young Luca would spend hours hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance to jump out and startle his mother. She always enjoyed humoring him by feigning terror. A faint electronic sound floated in the air.
The walkie-talkie. Oh no, Lulu's dead and we're gonna be able to communicate with his ghost through the walkie-talkie. No, we can't look cool right now. Our friend's dead. Okay. Hello? Is anyone there? Okay, you don't need to. You don't need to. I get it. You don't want to walk into your parents' room. Hello? Olaf, is that you? Yeah, it's me. Over?
Luca glanced at the now silent walkie-talkie. He wasn't sure what to think.
Yeah. He's not the only one. Hello? Oh. Hey, Roxy. This is about accidentally kicking you yesterday. Is Rolo here? No. Look at me, Luca. This is serious. Is Rolo here? No, I haven't seen him since yesterday. Rolo didn't come home last night.
What? A pit formed in Luca's stomach.
Where was the last place you saw him? We were playing around in Weepwood, and then it was late and we went home. Weepwood? If he's alive, I am going to kill that little creep. Is there anything else? Anything that
Luca's
he
mouth
said?
Felt dry.
No, we were just messing around. Okay. I need to go let people know to check the woods. You just stay out of trouble. Go see if he's hiding in the library or something.
Luca could feel his heart beating in his throat.
Rolo. Where are you? But I'm not to leave.
The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring. A sort of natural barrier for the impatient.
Hey, Bert. Have you seen Rolo? Nope. No, I've mostly been talking to clipboards. I'm setting up lots of stuff for the festival. John said he had to process some answers. I told him that was fine. I'll wait here until he gets back. Let's go fishing real quick. Whoop. Whoops. Ugh. I thought this was gonna be happy, adventurous.
Luca stuck a toy stretchy hand onto the hook. Those things always get dirty anyway.
They really do. Can we give it to Mom? She likes jewelry. It's a sweet thought, Buckaroo. But I'm not sure she'd fully appreciate a pawn bracelet. Library. Check the library. No sleeping. Howdy, Luca. Hello again, Pete. I'm not Pete, you silly goose. It's Toby. You could fool me. Well, hey, it's no problemo. The important thing is, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, getting that impression. We're all part of something special, Luca. And it all starts right here in Beacon Pines. I got it.
From the clipboard excitedly.
Yeah, that's right. So how you value start by telling me? Look, no offense, but I've got my own stuff to take care of. Oh, you joker. We're all part of this together. You let us know when you're free to answer a few questions. Yeah, see you, buddy. We need to get back to work. Just a couple more minutes. If Roxy said she will be here, then she will be here. I just don't see why I'm standing around, doing nothing, and waiting for Roxy. Well, I could be standing around, doing nothing, and getting paid for it. Come on, Lumi, Roxy needs our help. My parents wouldn't listen. No offense, but isn't Rolo always getting into trouble? Something feels different this time. What can we do to help? We need to check where the adults aren't. So I guess it's up to us to check Weepwood. My shift doesn't end for another couple of hours. We could spend the time making posters. Yeah, that'd be great. I guess. Fitz and I will check Weepwood. We'll be back later to pick up the posters. I think my dad has a map of Weepwood. Let's swing by my house and grab it before we head out. His eyes went wide in disbelief. What do you mean, vanished? That's impossible. Oh my, he doesn't even see the danger he's in. What's this about a missing child? I must stress that the situation is completely under control. It just seems so terrible. Are you sure there's nothing we can do to help? Nonsense. Young Mr. Carter will turn up safe and sound, I am certain. I'm just focused on settling in. So you just focus on settling in. I trust my sister has supplied you with suitable lodging? Oh yes, Miss Valentine has become more than accommodating. Wow. We were just telling our daughter Beck. Oh, dude, Beck's here? Oh, hell yeah. Where did she run off to? Hey, Luca, what's up? You haven't seen Roll around recently, have you? Doesn't come around here much. Not since he made a rule that he can only order decaf. Oh, my friend's dead. Library. Hello. Hey, buddy. Hey, Jace. Oh, hey, Luca. Did Rolo come by? No. I was actually surprised. He's usually here early on days when a new issue drops. Rolo's the biggest Hank Atomic fan I know. That's myself, that is. Well, if he does swing by, tell him to meet me you know where. I don't know where. No, he knows where. Oh. Roger that, Space Cadet.
Kato volunteered at the library during the summers. He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert in a single subject, making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge. If you were to ask Kato something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right thing.
Hey, Kato.
Lost in his reading, Luca crooked his neck to see the title, Introduction to Melitology.
Okay. Oh, hey, Luca, you stuck up on me. What? Dunno, just
He
started
gestured
it.
to the shelves.
I'm running out of books I haven't read yet. So now it's on to the wonderful world of bees. Oh, bees are pretty cool. For instance, did you know that about 70% of bee species actually live in underground tunnels? Or that if there are two queens in a hive, they will fight to the death for supremacy? Fight! Yes! I will fight the Hazard Man. Interesting, but you haven't seen Rolo around recently, have you? Not since yesterday. Keep an eye out for him, okay? Yeah, sure thing. If I see him, you'll be the first to know. Fuck you. Don't do that to me. Please no. Hi. What sort of monster puts candy behind a locked door? Hey, Mr. Uncreed works weird hours sometimes. Of course he does. What about you? When do I work? No, what's your name? Luca Van Horn. You're new here? Yep, not by choice.
Often.
Oh, this is Beck.
Giving
Dude.
her little time to establish any real connections. She would tell you she prefers it that way.
Looking for my friend Rolo. He didn't come home last night. So he's missing. I guess so. Like, missing? Does that sort of thing happen a lot around
Luca
here?
shifted his feet uncomfortably.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah. I should probably get going. Hey, wait up.
Beck pulled a coin from her pocket.
I'm coming with you. What? This says the unlucky penny. Unlucky? Yeah, well, technically it lands on heads, leaving this kid to find his friend alone. But I wanted to do the opposite. It's kind of like me and Rolo. I guess Rolo is my unlucky penny. That settles it. Of course, I should never be without their lucky penny. Unlucky penny. Let's go find him. His name's Beck. Pleasure to meet you, Beck. Suppose I could use some help. Trying to keep up. We're going to the treehouse. I bet Rolo's there. I mean, it's a treehouse. Why would he not be there? Right? Besides, Beck seems pretty cool. I'll show her the cool thing, even if there are no girls allowed. Not here.
Luca's winter coat decommissioned for the summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness.
Beck, you are my new Rolo. Congratulations. You've taken up the mantle. Alright. Off to the woods then. Is there anything else I missed? I could go recheck all the houses, but I guess I probably should, right? There could be a charm. I might need that charm. Oh, yeah, I want to check up on Dawn. I like Dawn. Hey, Dawn. Is it true about Rolo? Yeah, he didn't come home last night. I wonder if he's connected. If it's connected. Connected to what? I was checking out on reports about increased activity around town. What sort of activity? Windowless trucks, mechanical noises, strange lights, your typical shady stuff. Well, who would be doing all that and why? Well, I have a few leads. The Valentine family is always suspicious. Rental Harvest certainly has the resources. Do you have any idea where Rolo could be? The best place to start looking is where the trail went cold. Where did you see him last? You were in Weepwood. Right by Valentine's fertilizer. I'll check out Weepwood when my shift ends. I do my best work at night. Alright, see you, Dawn. No fight, okay. Actually, hold on, wait, I gotta investigate this building.
Jeff's hardware closed down about a year ago.
Oh, not Jeff.
The effects
Poor
of the
Jeff.
fall harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
Bad business for 1 year takes him out of commission? Poor dude. No. Oh. Looks like a path goes this way. Not yet, Beck. Okay, yes, now Beck. Shit. They board up the way in. Without my lucky can.
Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid. The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost.
Is this sort of thing normal around here? Because piles of glowing ooze are definitely not what I expected from this place. I have no idea what that is. What that stuff is. Well, the next obvious step is science. What's the science suggest? Poke it with a stick!
Luca watched as Beck dipped a broken tree branch into the goo. Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew from the dead wood. First small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals.
Life essence? Mako? Mako energy? Mako energy?
As quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn gray.
Not cool.
Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
Okay. So science tells us this gunk is weird as hell. But yeah, it seems dangerous. Hey, Tish, look what the cat dragged in. Yep. Time for this right now, Iggy. Oh, don't see things like that. It hurts Tish's feelings. Isn't that right, Tish? Yep. He looks fine to me. Why, hello. I don't think we have been properly introduced. Iggy's the name. This is my compatriot, Tish. Yep. You've probably heard of us. Can't say you have. I will give you just this once, on account of you being new around here. To hang out with this dud. Oh, he seems pretty alright. Iggy, why do you have to be so... you? Have he even told you that his parents skipped out on him? Well, it's true. They got tired of having such a pathetic kid and left him. Iggy, I'm only gonna say this one time. Don't talk about my family. Well, look who's brought it back here now that the girl's around. Percy's Pop's quote. Then his mom finally couldn't take him anymore and bounced. Fight, 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 fight,
his
fight,
sneer
fight,
lit
fight,
by the
fight,
glowing puddle.
fight, 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 fight.
Beck could see tears welling in Luca's eyes, his fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city. But a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully. Beck took a deep breath and thought.
Oh, it's time to bust out the strange. Oh, we're gonna fuck up this kid's life.
Well, time to bust out the strange.
We're gonna throw fucking ooze at this kid. Alright, Luca, looks like you need that little mud bath. What's wrong with you, new kid? We're about to pound your friend.
Beck stared in silence, the only sign of life being the twitch of an eye.
It's weird when people don't talk. Yep. Stop being a weirdo. Hello? You some kind of wackadoo? Makes sense. Wackadoos travel in packs, eh,
At the
Dad?
sight of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Luca snapped. Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into his stomach. Iggy's clothes were
Right to the ooze.
drenched in the glowing ooze.
You jerk! My clothes are ruined.
Iggy's voice began to slur as he struggled to get up.
Ugh. I don't feel so good. Oh! I'm sorry, I just... Oh, shit. Yup. That was intense. He's gonna be okay, right? Nothing about this seems
Outside the
okay.
warehouse, this strange ooze and what it did to Iggy. Was Rollo caught up in all of this?
You have to find Rolo. You took the words out of my mouth. Oh. Whoa there, little buddies. You startled me. What in the dickens are you up to in this part of town? We're just helping look for Rolo. Oh, you haven't heard the good news? Rolo showed up safe and sound a bit ago. Really? So where is he? Where was he? Funny, really? He just got a little turned around in the woods. It can be disorienting, you know. I'm starting to get that impression. Rolo's at his house now, getting some well-deserved rest. Oh, that's a relief. And a lie. I guess you should scurry along before you get lost yourselves. Yeah, come on, Beck. Can't wait to introduce you to Rolo. Yeah, how about Iggy, who he just fucking killed? Well, that reminds me. Luca, your grandmother was looking for you. She was? She was worried sick. We should march straight home. I guess. Beck, you folks might get worried too. I'll walk you home. We need to talk with Nellie about work today.
Toward Luca.
Guess all's well that ends well. We'll introduce you to Rolo tomorrow. Sure. Glad he's okay.
Rolo was safe.
That's a lie.
A wave of relief washed over Luca, which was quickly replaced by a sense of dread. Gran is going to kill me.
That too.
If he hurried, he might just make it home before sundown. Chapter 4. Our harvest awaits.
Cool.
Luca took a deep breath and gingerly opened the door, steeling himself for Gran's wrath.
Yeah, we're gonna cut back real quick. Uh-oh. Shit,
This is a story about struggle. Luca could hear a machine humming somewhere nearby. He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile? He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Luca swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg. He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luca was free and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home. Chapter 3.
Okay, ooh. So, let's do this pass. So Rolo should be alive.
Everything's fine.
That's a lie. That's not true at all.
The next morning, it was
You
quieter
full
than
of shit,
usual at the
game.
breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
Finished enjoying a massive jam last night. Uh-huh. So I need to get delivered into town today. Okay. So what did you and Rolo get up to yesterday? Rolo had things to do, so I just sort of poked around town. Put the jam down by the front door. There's 2 batches to drop off. Mm-hmm. One for Mr. Trollevere at the Bag and Wag. One for Miss Fratelli at the diner. Oh, and Mr. Nuncreed? He said he wanted some more. Suspected as much. Yes, he seems to have taken a particular interest in my jam. There's some extras in the basket for that enthusiastic gentleman. Right, he's definitely a creep today. Make sure Fratelli and Trollevere get the ones on top. Yeah, no problem. Off with you now, while the day is still young. Grandma? What are you doing? Studebar Hartford. Before you hang up, just hear me out. I have a business proposition. The simple matter is we both have the same problem that needs solving. Well, we can meet tonight. Okay, Grandma's into some shady shit. Hey, Rolo, it's nice to see you alive. Okay. Oh, yesterday, Roxy can be so annoying. The good news, no more bony chores for me today. Did you make it to the old Valentine in our house? So, what did you find? Give me the dirt. Something happened. There was someone else there. Who was it? Was it aliens? I knew it would be aliens. No? Zombies? No. Alien zombies? What could it possibly be? Rolo, I've got to deliver these into town first. We can catch up later. Oh, is it a whole thing? Sounds like a whole thing. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Meeting at the treehouse tonight. I'm not sure what this treehouse is that you speak of. Meet me at Mission Control. Roger that, Space Cadet. Holy shit, this is like a whole breathing thing. Okay. Now let's go back.
For a town that saw few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary.
Okay, so... Wait, hold on. We had to go to the diner, which is back this way. Mr. Wilder, I trust you have time to chat.
Valentine, oldest of, had a way of making questions seem like demands.
Always fun. Seems to be the problem.
Wilder had learned to assume that if he was hearing from Eris, it was because she had taken issue with something he had put in the paper.
Couldn't help but notice that the front page of this morning's paper was consumed with stories about this silly festival. Well, yes. This is the news of the day. There was no mention of the museum, nor the foundation through which it was endowed. I'm sorry, Miss Valentine. My readers are more interested in this town's future, rather than in one family in particular. There was a time, Mr. Wilder, when the goings-on of my family was the only thing this town cared about. All things change, ma'am. And you know, change is dangerous. If you finish that thought, I will make the monocle a permanent fixture of your anatomy. My apologies. Good day, Miss Valentine. Did I give you the impression this conversation was finished?
Mr. Wilder averted his gaze and began to polish his monocle.
Well, good day, Mr. Wilder. I slid there for a second. I saw that. Yep, last chance diner. Cool. I'll talk to Dawn here in a second. Oh, hey, dude. If I could just be left alone, young Mr. Van Horn. Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry to bother you. Just that Mr. Kerr has asked me to make the opening speech at the festival. Being mayor and all, you might expect me to be a charismatic speaker. The truth is, I'm terribly nervous. Really don't think I'm cut out for this sort of thing. Cut out for being mayor? Or for public speaking? Both, I suppose. Never really chose any of this. It's more of a duty to my family. Or a legacy. Sounds like a heavy burden. As for the festival, just speak from your heart. I'm sure it'll be great. Well, if it isn't my favorite little jam runner. Hey, Miss Fratelli.
She leaned
Look at you.
and pinched Luca's cheek.
You're all skin and bones. Is your grand not feeding you? She is. It's just... I understand. You know, I taught you, your mama how to cook back in the day. You may not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner. See that picture over here? That's you helping your mama back in the day. So cute, running around in your little apron taking orders. The whole situation just breaks my heart, what happened with Eleanor. I got a feeling she's out there somewhere, yearning to be with you again. Few things in this world can keep a mother from her son.
The basket uncomfortably.
Oh yeah,
Mrs.
let's see here.
lifted the cloth and inspected the jam.
Oh, they even have my name on them. How thoughtful.
She carefully lifted out her jars of jam.
You tell your grand hello for me, Luca. Will do. So we have a break now. Does break help me out anywhere? No, not yet. Hi, Dawn. Nothing happening now, right?
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night,
Yeah.
she searched for the story that could be her big by
Yeah,
day.
yeah, we
she
did
held
this already.
papers at the newsstand.
You got your own jam delivery, yeah? Yeah. Now, have you noticed anything weird around town lately? What sort of weird things? Stuff going on at the old Valentine building. You might have heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. So what's going on? Can't say quite yet. I'll send you to follow up on a few leads. Keep me in the loop, okay? Sure thing. You see the new kid around yet? New kid? Came in from the big city. Our parents both got jobs here. But get this. One of them is working for William Kerr in the perennial harvest. And the other is working for Harris Valentine. And Valentine's represent Beacon Pines Harvest. Perennial Harvest has positioned itself as the town's future. Must make for some interesting down-the-table conversations. I can imagine. Alright, see you, Dawn. Sleep well. Anger from the past, mistakes not yet made, and the glimmering hope for the future. He carried them all in equal parts everywhere he went. On heavens, oh heavens, what a burden to bear. Piper, what's up? thought we already did this in this timeline. Yeah, I thought we already did all this in this timeline. Okay, fine. Right, we need to talk to the one creepy dude. He's macking on my grandma. Oh, cool, dude. Don't mac on my grandma. I will end the timeline. I have that power. I will end you from existence, Soda Man. Got some... Got some jam for you, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca, you seem chipper. Not to you, old fuck. Well, aside from being on delivery duty, it's a nice day.
Nuncreed eyed Luca for a moment, then nodded in agreement.
I suppose it is. So, do you want your jam? Oh, really? Usually Juniper drops these off herself. I guess she's
Luca
busy
handed
today.
the jam to Mr. Nuncreed, and he nestled it with both hands.
Well, I'll just have to finish this batch off quicker than normal. You tell her to go ahead and get started on my next order. You got it. Fucking weirdo. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong button. I meant to be... Mr. Tolliver. Where the hell's Mr. Tolliver? I can tell these jerks, but it doesn't matter how many boxes they pile up. I ain't moving. Oh shit, where is Mr. Tolliver? Grandma, help me! Here's Mr. Tolliver, I forget! No. No thanks. I don't want to be sad. I'm sad enough as it is. I don't know where to take this. Okay, that's fine. We'll just talk around. Walk around, talk around. Right. Hello.
Huddled at his
Fellow-
counter, Hiram
fellow
Tolliver was
squirrel man.
meticulously shining apples. More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one apple.
Hello?
With a yell, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell.
Oh, sorry. No bother,
He
no bother.
leaned forward and lowered his voice.
I see you have something for me. Yeah, granted, some jam I'm
He
supposed to give
leaned
you.
in a bit further.
Buddy. Jam? I want jam. You got jam for me, bucko? I want the jam. Give me the jam. Yeah, there's ones on top. If you
Mr.
want jam on
Tolliver
'em.
leaned back,
Leave
speaking
me
loud
alone,
enough
please.
for anyone to hear.
Ah, yes, the jam. Thank you so much for delivering this jam
He
to me.
reached forward and snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luca
Jam. Jam. Jammy. I put it in my store shelves post haste. My last delivery. Is this in the basket here with you?
He leaned
Of course,
in for a
of
final
course.
whisper.
Leave me alone. Of course. I'm scared of my own kind. I don't like it. Back. Give me your back. Hey, you. Anchovies or pineapple? Oh, bloody bucko. I don't have taste buds. What? Don't think. Just answer. Pineapple. Why? How old are you? 12. Perfect. Follow me. Who are you? Anyone ever tell you ask too many questions? Just trying to keep up, okay? What just happened? Oh. I mean, at least I didn't, Hey, what a crazy coincidence. Here's my new friend I was just telling you about. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, we just hit it off. Oh, really? Get this, his favorite pizza topping in the whole world is pineapple. Oh, and what is your new little friend's
Beth
name?
locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate.
Luca Van Horn. Nice to meet you. I'm Nellie, and this is Ilona. We're Beck's
Beck
parents.
gave Luca a quick nudge.
Oh yeah, Beck told me all about you. But it feels like we've known each other for years. So you both could stop obsessing about me making friends. Oh, darling, we never doubted you. It's just that we're children with fewer than 5 close friends. Oh. No, wait, no. The probability of a stunned development doubles. Well, 1 down, 4 to go, I guess. What Nelly means is that we just want this move to be as easy on you as possible. You can relax. A friend has been friended. This calls for a celebration. Luca, you must join us for dinner tonight. Dinner? Wow, another coincidence. Actually, already asked him, and he said he would love to. It's just wonderful. In that case, we should pick out some groceries. You two don't get into too much trouble now. I love your mothers. They are adorable and great. Can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton. You're welcome? I owe you one. You owe me 2. My moms are great and all, but they can't be a bit much sometimes. This is a little cottage next to that big mansion place. Oh, I know the one. Wait, you live in the Valentine State? Yeah, that's the spot. Meet me by that big creepy gate. Don't be late. Or I'm back to square one on this old fan grift. See you there. Yeah, okay. Okay. I keep doing that. I'm sorry. Okay. Alright, Beck, you're the boss. Oh, hello. Oh, it's Jeff! Jeffy boy! It's a Jeffy boy. Jeffy boy. Hello, Jeffy boy. Good morning, Jeff. Here we go. What's so good about it? Oh, we're gonna boop. Okay, cool. What's so good about it? What's so good about it? Well, a day further down the tubes, if you ask me. Come on now, it's not all bad. The festival's coming up. Festival. Old Man Valentine used to put on a cockamamie shindigs all the time. And where did that get us? Well, it's Perennial Harvest putting on this one. And they're doing it for the whole town. As far as I see it. The difference between the old Valentine Company and this new Perennial Harvest
Jeff dug through his pockets for a bit.
There's a difference between this empty soup can and this brown banana. But those are both garbage. Exactly. Hey, Jeff. I'm glad we're friends. May I don't really need. Wait, no. Oh. Hello there, little buddy. What brings you to this neck of the woods? I was just wandering around a bit. Wandering. How wonderful. Something in the wonderful wandering. Oh, to be young. Anyways, I can't let you pass just now. Top secret business, that away.
Winked with a wry smile.
I'm just yanking your chain. Perennial Harvest is just making a few
Luca
improvements.
An energetic thump on the shoulder.
Better head home now. Our harvest awaits. Okay, buddy, whatever, you fucking weirdo. Bees!
Luca peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
Oh. That's strange. I think I already have strange, though. Hi, Beck. Hey, who all lives in that house? Harris and Jess Valentine grew up there. And Solomon moved in a few years back. People ever kidding the best? Oh, he doesn't seem that bad. Sounds like the one. There's 3 people living in that huge thing? And a bunch of shady stuff happens all the time in a place like that. Oh, really? The Valentines pretty much keep to themselves. So it's empty and boring? Yeah, pretty much. What a waste. My mom says it used to be way busier back before Sharper died. Before the foul harvest. Okay, that's like the 5th time someone mentioned this foul harvest thing. And you all use that as in that same ominous tone. You're going to explain to me how this got all fouled up. But we can't keep my parents waiting anymore. This way. Most kids would have just ditched me at this point. Why are you still here? You look like you could use some help. You know what, Luca? You're not so bad. Let's get through this as simply as possible. Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Great, whatever you do, don't bring up their work.
Beck
I think
took
I
a
can
long
handle that.
breath, then gave a firm nod.
Here goes nothing. Uh-oh.
Chapter 4.
Oh, this is our chapter. Okay.
Dinner with the Moodwills.
Aw, Moodwills. That's cute.
Ilona
That's a good name.
Moodwill was worried about change. A gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change, relied on it even. But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange
I was
town.
not expecting this to be so fucking branching. It's cool. I like
Almost
it.
done.
I like it a lot.
Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love. Couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates. Dinner went by without much conversation. As she watched Beck and Luca finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair. The things she cared about were still here. Nellie finally had the job of her dreams. Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that.
So, Luca, tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma. I'm on the other side of the river. Your grandma? Where are your parents at? Back? Manners. It's alright. My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back. Oh, dear. My mom's been missing for a few months now. Like, missing?
Luca's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luca, how did you like the pizza? Oh, it was good. Very good. Normally we'd have put more effort
Ilona
into dinner.
nervously gestured toward the boxes.
You hadn't fully settled in, and Beck hasn't mentioned that it's your favorite. Beck had mentioned it's your favorite. I'm sorry, are we just skipping the part where he said his mom was missing? I'm sorry, Luca. This move has us all a little tired.
Luca wiped his face with his sleeve.
No, it's fine. The Beck said that you moved here for a week?
Beck gave Luca
For
a
work?
swift kick under the table.
Oh, I mean, what brought you to Bacon Vines? Oh, you're right the first time. We're here for work. Well, I won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. She's brilliant. Perennial Harvest just made her the newest lead researcher of deep engineering. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Deep engineering, you say? Newest lead. So there was an opening. How funny. It makes it sound more impressive than it is. I'm just happy that I get to make a difference in the world. Fucking, yeah, a difference, huh? Good or bad? Perennial Harvest is at the forefront of evolving agriculture. And there's something more useful than sprinkling water and
Luca
excrement on the
glanced over
ground.
to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath.
What Nellie means, Luca, is that there are different ways to grow plants. Yes, some people talk to their plants and hope for the best. Some people happily leave their job to allow a loved one to pursue their dream. You swore you
Slammed her
didn't.
fist into the table. perhaps harder than she intended.
Hey, Luca, how about some dessert? I actually have to meet my friend Rolo
Luca
soon.
glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
Looks like there's a storm brewing, and more haze than one. We should get going. I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac. Yeah, almanacs aren't that useful
Luca
around
wiped
here.
his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Thank you all for the pizza. It really was good. See you at the festival, Beck. Come on, Beck. Come on, you're coming. You're coming. You're part of the crew now. I'll walk you home.
Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rolo could be prickly around new people. But Beck's
Rolo, in
cool.
another timeline, she saved your
Rolo would
life,
warm
I
up to
hope.
her eventually.
He's coming.
Probably.
Those clouds, they broke. She's
Luca
coming.
began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to break, revealing patches of star-filled summer night. Moonlight filtered down, shimmering in the treetops.
Sure, you can meet Rolo. You're not going home? No, I promised Rolo I'd
Luca
tell him
stopped
about...
himself mid-sentence.
Promise you tell him what? Spit it out, bub. We're thick as thieves now. There's a juicy secret you've gotta tell me. Okay. You can come to the treehouse and I'll tell you both what happened. Heck yeah.
Luca saw Beck skulking by the gate.
So you tell me there's nothing mysterious or creepy about this place? Must be boring and empty. I refuse to believe that. Big spiked gate, looming mansion, rich reclusive owners. It even smells
Beck
shady.
grabbed the wrought iron bars and shook the gate.
Mark my words, you decadent nightmare house. You will reveal your secrets to me. Back. First of all, I told you so. Second, hide. It's Harriet's Valentine. Who's that she's talking to? Shh. I expect you to return that suit in working order. Of course. As long as everything proceeds as planned, there's nothing to worry about. The only thing I'm worried about is what's rightfully mine. If that means making some unsavory alliances, so be it. I couldn't agree more. There comes a time to suspend hostilities. I'll deal with our common threat. Now this is what I was
Beck's
talking
voice
about.
was an excited whisper.
Proper shady stuff. Someone in a suit like that tried to ground me yesterday. Seriously? You do understand that when this all inevitably fails, I will deny everything. I won't expect any less of you. You just worry about your part in this and let me handle the rest. I can't wait to see that look on that Rube Kerr's face. Yes, the truth will come to light. I'm surprised you're so comfortable with this potential collateral damage. There's one thing I've learned. It's that change is painful. Well, I was expecting shady, but that's just flat out supervillain talk. You don't mind me asking, why? Why are you doing all of
Mysterious
this?
figure retracted their mask, hair pushing out from all corners.
Fuck! Okay.
A chill
Family.
ran down Luca's spine. His vision blurred. Beck stifled a sharp wince, and Luca looked down to see himself wrenching her hand.
An answer I can certainly respect.
Gran tousled her hair back under the face mask.
Just remember, keep everything nice and normal until the festival. don't need lessons in routes
Man
and
gave
suspicion.
Eris a curt nod and disappeared into the night.
Shit. Okay. Wow.
Chapter 5.
Ooh.
What big ears you have. Lucas sat shivering in the bushes, staring at his feet. After checking to make sure the coast was clear, Beck gave him a gentle tug on his sweater.
What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Why are you so scared of that old lady in the hazmat suit? That was my gran. That was your gran. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm sure that there was a perfectly reasonable explanation for all of this. Let's just get to the treehouse and figure things out there. Either way. Holy shit. Okay. Wow. Okay, can't go up there. Oh, come on. For the last time, there's nothing to worry about. Oh, gosh, wow, all right.
The clipboard finished writing with a scratchy flourish and looked up.
Just dotting our I's and crossing our T's? Or maybe try minding your P's and
Mr.
Q's.
Manfred, arms crossed over his paunch, gave an exhausted sigh.
If there's anything you need knowing, you'll know it. Absolutely! If you would just sign here acknowledging everything is accurate, we'll be out of your hair in a flash. Oh, for the love.
He snatched the pad and scribbled his name so hard the pen nearly snapped.
There. And would you like my eternal soul as
Clipboards
well?
looked at each other for a moment, almost pondering the possibility.
I like to think that the last name is Clipboards.
Then broke into laughter as they walked away.
Alright, Nuncreed, I'll give you this. I'm on your side for that one. Hi, Mr. Nuncreed. Look, let me give you some advice. When someone you don't know asks to hear your thoughts, give him a good hard bop right in the kisser. Oh, Grin tells me to just keep away from the clipboards. That's good. That's good. Grin is a smart lady, Luca. Speaking of which, you better run along home now. Too dark out to be wandering on your own. In your own. So, what's your book say now? The answers you seek will be revealed to you in due time. The question is, if figured in tune, are you prepared to live with the truth? No. Another day, another dollar. See you tomorrow, Z. Have you noticed how all the perennial harvest folks order the same drink? You get a cappuccino with extra foam? Why? I don't know. Just thought it's a little odd. Pretty weird for sure. All the customers are always right. See you bright and early tomorrow. Can't wait.
William Kerr
Hey,
and
Mayor.
Gus Valentine proudly surveyed the half-covered festival banner.
It's all coming together quite nicely. Couldn't have done without you.
A half-hearted shrug.
I'm not so sure about that. Nonsense. That reminds me, I wasn't able to thank your sister for her contributions. Yes, she has been indisposed of late. That's much like me. She isn't much like me, does she? Oh no, that's not it at all. She's just been busy. Of course. Regardless, I'd be forever grateful if you could pass my thanks on to her. The History Museum adds a real air of importance to the whole affair. We couldn't very well celebrate the story of Beacon Ponds without including the Valentines. And I thought there was a great man. The darn sure he was.
His arm on Gus's shoulder.
And the entire Valentine family, present company included. Can I ask you something, Mr. Kerr? Call me William. Call me Dick. Ask away. William, it's Bill. I know. Why are you doing all of this? You know, I seem to have felt one needed a compelled reason to throw a party. Not just a festival, all of this. There's going to be 100 down on the luck towns out there. Why is Perennial Harvest so invested in helping Beacon Pines? You know what I love most about the agriculture business? Seeds. Seeds? Yeah, little bundles of potential.
In his eye, Kurt gestured grandly toward the horizon.
You treat a seed right, nurture it, feed it. And it can grow into something truly special. Do you see potential here? Undoubtedly. That's an indubitably. It is not indubitably. It is undoubtedly. Undoubtedly. Even AIs can get tongue-tied. The seeds of greatness is already under our feet. All it needs is a little nudge. And the right leadership. Leadership? I said leadership. Leadership. Is that what Carl the Lamb is? Leadership. Good night, Mr. Valentine. I may have said Mayor Valentine. I may have flubbed that. His fucking walk. Ugh. Dumb. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, the treehouse is just a little further on from here. So, what's your buddy Rolo like? Well, he's Rolo. Not particularly helpful. Sorry, I just never thought about it. Lots of energy. He's funny, even when he's not trying to be. Things have been tough for his family since the foul harvest. It's about damn time you tell me what this foul harvest thingy is. It's kind of a long story. Give me your highlights. Okay. There used to be a fertilizer company here called Valentine's. They were kind of a big deal. Oh, big deal fertilizer. It was a big deal to us. Their stuff really worked. Farmers loved it. The Valentines grew and grew. The Beacon Pines pretty much grew around it. Most everyone in town either worked for Sharper Valentine or used his fertilizer. Things were good. I'm sensing a big but. Around 6 years ago, Sharper Valentine suddenly died, and something changed. Changed how? Could have been a bad patch. Maybe it was in the water, or air, or soil. Nobody knows. All the crops died, and everyone blamed the Valentines. The foul harvest. Yeah. Valentine's fertilizer went out of business. All the town lost their jobs. Eesh. Next year the crops came back, but something was different. You plant a crop, do everything right, and it's sort of a crapshoot what happens. And no one knows why? Nope. I take it. Rolo's farm got the short end of the stick. Yep, for some reason their farm was hit harder than others. That sucks. It's actually been going bad since Perennial Harvest came to town. The Beacon Pines Reborn Initiative? Yep, first thing they did was give this town a deep scrub. They even put us up in hotels, one town over for a week. While they decontaminated the groundwater. We better get going. Hi, Rolo. It's about time. I was about to give up and go home. Here's the new kid. Name's Beck. He must be Rolo. I see my reputation precedes me. Welcome to Mission Control.
Waggled his head with pride.
You'll find we've spared no expense in construction. I've seen worse looking piles of junk. Thanks. Hey, Luca, you know the security concerns we talked about? Yeah. Phone's ring. I made some improvements. I don't want this baby down for a little test infiltration. Can't be too safe these days. Excellent, Rolo. No, 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 not that buzzer sound. Not that buzzer sound. No. He goes all out, doesn't he? Always. Rolo, buddy. Swing and a miss. Okay. Boy, I'll get this. Oh, you're gonna make me do it again, huh? Come on, Rolo, I got plenty of ammo over here. Where did you guys get all this junk in the first place? Well, there's a guy in town named Jeff who trades us junk for snacks. Junk food for junk. Nice. Oh, pretty sweet security, right? Where's imaginative, I'll give you that. Luke, are you sure you can trust the new recruit? I'll vouch for her. Thanks, I guess. Okay, Luca, you promised to fill me in about Valentine's warehouse?
Luca sucked in a long breath.
So like I said, there was someone there. What were they doing? I don't know, but the place was lit up and active. Maybe they were squatters? I don't think so. It seemed more organized. When the man pulled me out, I think that's a man, dude. I saw some sort of equipment running. Man pulled you in? Yeah, but I got away. In this timeline, anyway. You keep saying it was a man. They were wearing a mask, right? Yeah. But it could have been a woman. How'd you get away? Got a rock or something and broke their mask. They let go and I ran. Dang. That's intense. No wonder you freaked out when you saw your grandma. Yeah, that's the other part. Here, Beck and I saw Harris Valentine meeting with Gran, wearing the same sort of hazmat
Rolo
suit.
let out a low whistle.
They weren't there for idle chit-chat. There's a proper clandestine meetup. So let me get this straight. There's an operation in full swing at the Valentine warehouse. You were almost abducted by a strange man or woman in a protective suit. And then you saw your Gran in the same suit talking to Harris Valentine. Yeah, pretty much. I'm beginning to think this sounds kind of
Luca
awesome.
shot back a look.
No offense. And so we can logically conclude aliens, or alien zombies, have infiltrated the town. And the leader is your Gran and she tried to murder you. First of all, and for the last time, there are no aliens. Second, it couldn't have been my Gran at the warehouse. I broke that person's mask to get away. That mask Gran was wearing wasn't damaged. But she's definitely hiding something. Maybe. Your Gran is weird, but she might be the most boring person in the universe. All she does is sit around and all day making jam. That's not jam, dude. That's Soylent Green is furry kids, furry children. Help! Okay, what could she possibly have to hide? I don't know. We haven't talked much since she moved in. Moved in? Your Gran isn't from here? No, she came a few months back to take care of me after his mom went missing. Did you know your Gran before? Not really, no. Oh God, is it the visit? It's been years since I've seen her. Luca, don't take this the wrong way. Are you sure your grand is on the up and up?
Luca gazed out the window.
I'm just saying. Sounds like strange stuff has been happening since you showed up. We could say the same thing about your family, but you're right. Luca, your grand is hiding something. And Paul always says, folks only bury stuff worth digging up. We need to investigate your house. My grand really is hiding something. Don't you think I would have noticed by now? Yeah, the whole point of hiding something. Yes, you're right. Gwen's been leaving the house for hours at a time this week. I'll call you two tomorrow when the coast is clear, and we can start getting to the bottom of this. I'm always game for a good snoop. You can count me in. Let's see, we need a new point.
Chapter 6.
We need a new point so I can go visit one of the other timelines.
Secret lair.
Oh, lair, I like
Summer
that.
forged ahead, but the nights only seemed to grow colder. Luca walked home slowly under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows. Reaching home, he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover the next day.
Yo, sure, I love it. What time is it? No, I'm okay. Yeah, cool, the sweater, but I love that shirt. I can't branch timeline yet. Okay, yeah, so that seems to be the first big branch is, it's really like change is not like an X, because like that's an ending. I died. Like, okay, so yeah, this is the big branch, is if Rolo comes with us first or not. It looks like, yeah, it looks like that's gonna be another big branch right there. Oh, I see. Okay, so yeah, change it shows up and it's just like an ending branch. It just ends in a branch, meaning that's the end of that. God, this is such a cool idea, and I hope they do more branches. Because it would be unfortunate if this is like a choices matter game, but like there's only one massive branch. If there's like 4 or 5, I'll give them like so much credit. I don't have the walkie. Yeah, right. I don't have the walkie in this or anything. Kind of also would like a save point. No, hold on. I gotta look around for stuff. Gotta make sure there's no charm or anything. I'm gonna miss one, I know I am. Somebody? Oh, it's got a detective hat. Oh my god. What on earth is that? A ridiculous thing on your head. Oh, this? It helps me think. You're getting a lot more of a... Choke all you want. We'll see who's laughing when I crack this case wide open. The coast is clear? Yep, whatever she's been up to this week, it's been keeping her busy most of the day. Very well. The game is afoot.
Luca and Beck rolled their eyes as Rollo strutted across the room.
If I were your grand, where would I hide my deepest, darkest secrets? That's where you might least expect it.
Rollo flung open the cabinet with confidence. He,
Aha!
as a veil of dust hit his face.
I think it's safe to assume anything that dusty isn't what we're going for, or what we're looking for. Well, maybe that's what she wants you to think. Then again, any good detective knows not to trust their first hunch. First hunches are for suckers. I feel like this is the correct timeline. Eureka! He lit a fire in order to burn the evidence. He keeps that fire going every day, Rolo. Yet, it may already be too late. Just think of the mounds of documents lost to ash. Okay. I'm gonna stop you right there. Can we just think for a moment? Luke, is there anywhere Gran doesn't want you to go? Yeah, the closet upstairs. So maybe it stands to reason that we should check there first. No dice, it's locked. Well. Look who stands to reason now. And I have no idea where the key is. If it really is important, then mean, she probably keeps it with her. Anywhere else? She has her berry bushes. Who's ever thought, I'm going to take the support thing and huck it in a bush? True. Anything else? Maybe something out of the ordinary? Well, she isn't always worried I'll bake her fancy dish around the kitchen. But it doesn't matter anyway, I can't reach that latch.
Realization crept onto Luca's face. All three kids snapped to glance at each other, then sprinted in turn toward the kitchen.
Alright, Rolo. This is your time to shine. Oh, yes! Yeah, you've caught on upon my expert detective skills, and now I shall proceed with...
Finish, Lucas scrambled up Rolo's back.
Hey, this isn't my idea of detective work. Every squad needs a good lockpick. And every good lockpick needs a sturdy head to sit on. This is beneath my standing. Stop complaining and hold still. John.
The three crowded around the hutch to peer in. With the glass doors opened, a perfect porcelain display gleamed in front of them. Their eyes searched for anything amiss, but the only distinct feature was its impeccability.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Yeah. I don't really know what we were expecting. Like, oh, hey. Let me just take on this random teacup and...
one of the teacups. It slanted forward with a hollow click.
Sure.
The entire hutch began to rustle and slide under its own power.
The secret layer. Seems like your ground has been doing some remodeling. Dude, only two times. It was the only thing that they said it was the only thing that she bought when she moved in. Dude, only two types of people have secret layers. Evil masterminds, superheroes. I want one. Now, which one do we think she is? We're gonna have to find out. Okay, so more of an unhinged conspiracist vibe. Oh, wow. Yeah, this cannot be good. We need to look around before jumping to conclusions.
Luca jostled each cabinet drawer in turn. Only one was unlocked. He fingered through the filing cabinet, pausing at a bulging folder labeled Walter.
What?
For a long moment, he just stared at it.
Oh no, is Walter his dad's name? Oh no. What do you got there? Fuck. Looks like some of his old medical files.
Luca nodded and caressed the label with his thumb.
Well, are you gonna read it? Here, let me help.
Rolo swiped the folder from the drawer and began leafing through the pages.
What? I am the controller. What are you talking about?
He whistled to himself, barely looking at the text.
How about you actually read some of it? One sec. Dense documents such as this are a lot like a cheeseburger. Let's get straight to the middle. Sure, whatever you say there, buddy. That's where all the meaty bits live. I have no idea we're in the presence of a... Hold on. I have no idea we're in the presence of a preeminent scholar in the dense documents and cheeseburgers. By all means, proceed.
He stopped at a page and mimed, holding up a monocle.
Oh, here we are. Oh, follow-up examination of Terrence Willoughby. Patient shows further signs of paleness and malaise. Body temperature continues to drop. He now describes soreness of muscles and joints. This is similar to the symptoms exhibited by Miss Willoughby just a few days past. Still waiting on lab results from Joseph.
Up with heightened surprise.
See? Creepy. Yeah, that's kind of disturbing. Who's Joseph? That's Mr. Nuncreed's name.
Rolo's finger traced across the page.
There's more scribbled in the margins. Could it be contagious? Mr. Willoughby claims that tap water in his home has been contaminated. Perhaps environmental? The results only raise more questions. I think he came back to this report later and made those with notes. That might be related to something else.
Through several more pages.
Here, the writing looks shaky. I just couldn't help her. This disease, or whatever it is, progresses so fast. And with his wife passing, Terrence's condition follows close behind. Exasperated by the loss, that was enough. I need to take matters into my own hands.
Staring blankly at the cabinet this whole time, spoke softly.
What does it say
Rollo
next?
rustled the folder, trying to loose more pages.
Where it ends. Wait, there
Luca
has to be
frantically
more.
shoved the remaining cabinet folders, trying to find another labeled Walter.
Look, I think that's the only one. It's alphabetical, see? What did he mean, enough is enough? How did he take matters into his own hands? This is
Luca slammed the
bullshit!
drawer shut.
Wow. Okay.
A spider web of string connected photos of people from the town, interspersed with hastily scrawled notes.
Oh, she sure has kept herself busy. Was your gran a serial killer? Because I'm starting to get the vibe. Don't be ridiculous. No, she's just tracking the movements of everyone in town. Out of the kindness of her heart. They put little symbols by some of them. Yeah, Mr. Nuncreed has a check mark. The clipboards are all inside a big circle. Moms are back on here. Both with question marks. Gus Valentine has a question mark. Harris has a question mark that's been crossed out. Mr. Q has a bullseye. The killer has chosen her next victim. We don't know what any of this means. Whatever it means, it's probably not good. I choose this. If it's one thing to know in Tommy, it's be persistent. I love how he has his other arm up in like preparation to block. Oh, Chad, how you enjoying the game? Everyone enjoying the game so far? You know, it's pretty interesting. It's a lot of intrigue. I kind of dig it. Like, it's really cool. Like, it's a lot of twists I just wasn't expecting. You know, it's kind of fun. I like it. It's also kind of short, apparently. Okay, I think we're good here. Okay. What do we have here? The barrel was marked caution explosive. And jam drive? This have jammed up through the whole town. What kind of incendiary jam is your grand making? Incendiary. You wouldn't have had me walk around town delivering bombs, right? Only one way to find out.
He spun open a lid and dipped his finger in the jam.
Rollo.
He smacked his
Huckleberries.
lips.
And a brown sugar. And ink?
Rollo plunged his hand in the jar, fishing out a soggy slip of paper. Rollo offered the slimy note to Luca and licked his fingers clean.
Addressed to Miss Fratelli. A grand jamgram? This is the last night I used the disguise. Last night I used the disguise Harris provided to scout the location. The timing window should be possible. Operation Sparkplug is a go. Aw, man, are they doing a heist? Whatever it is, it can't be good. Still more a bombshell than a bomb, am I right? You're new here, so I'll let it slide. I ain't joking around here. So...
They crowded around a worn-down old map of Beacon Pines.
Cool! This looks like a treasure map. Not every old map is a treasure map, Rollo. Yeah, but every treasure map is an old map. Can't follow that logic. Look, even a pathway drawn on it. It starts at the entrance of town.
Rollo
And if you
carefully
follow
traced the
it,
path with his finger.
it leads right
He jabbed
to
down at the end point.
Town Square? That's a fountain in the middle of town. What a weird place to hide treasure. Rollo, that doesn't look like a treasure to me. The end of the path on that map has a symbol as these explosives over there. So it's not hiding treasure? A real bummer. Rollo, what's the thing you've been excited about for the past month? The festival. Did you just say gulp? Feels like a gulp kind of situation. Everyone will be gathered at the center of town. She's gonna blow up the festival. Not if we stop her. What was that?
Looked up from the map.
What was that? No, I heard it too. That was the front door. Which means someone just shut the door. Which means someone's upstairs. Quiet. Hit the lights.
Beck flicked off the light, and they became statues in the dark. Overhead, creaking floorboards bent under slow, deliberate steps. The kids looked up, the tilt of their necks following each footfall. Then suddenly, it stopped. Without realizing, they'd been holding their breath. All three exhaled shakily and glanced at each other. A muffled male voice broke the silence.
Not the squirrel man.
The final few
Hello?
footsteps reached the entrance above them, and the voice now echoed down the stairs.
It went down
He
there.
shuffled to the corners without a peep. As he began to descend the stairs, the man's voice punctuated every new step. Thump,
Yoo-hoo! I'm not here to hurt anyone. I'm just here to help. Just...
At the bottom step, the man paused, squinting to search the room for signs of life.
Huh.
Rollo
There's
shifted
nothing.
suddenly. Luca gave him an intense, chastising look and whispered through clenched teeth.
Hello?
It was too late. Rollo was already inching toward the stairway. He screeched as he charged toward the shadowy figure.
Flaming chicken coop!
With all his weight, Rollo tackled the man to the ground.
Rollo! Mysterious creepy man?
From the
Anyone
dark
there?
corner, they saw something move.
Well, but I don't know if I had it in me. But there was only one way to find out. Holy crap, Rollo, that was awesome! Did you just
Lucas
kill that person?
scrambled to the hunched figure on the ground. Pressing his fingers to the man's neck, he sighed with relief.
You should clobbered him good, Rollo.
As
He's
Beck
knocked out
flicked
cold.
back on the light, Luca and Rollo both gasped in stereo.
Mr. Tolliver!
Chapter 7. The Interrogation of Hiram Tolliver.
Oliver.
Still unconscious, Mr. Tolliver slumped heavily in a shoddy old chair. His hands were bound with rope, his feet tied with some loose string. The kids huddled in a circle, discussing their plan. One thing was certain, they couldn't just let Mr. Tolliver go. They needed to know what he was doing in Luca's house. After some deliberation, it was decided.
Kid cop, chill cop.
They'd run the
Guys will go bad.
classic good cop, chill cop interrogation.
Chill cop. I'll handle this. Just gotta play it cool. Okay, we'll get through this
Luca
scene, but
walked
we need to
calmly
go to
the
a different
light
timeline.
switch, flicking it off and on a few times. Mr. Tolliver shook his head, gathering his wits.
God, I sure got
He
my
looked
bell
over to
rung.
find Luca, who returned a calming grin.
Sorry, Mr. Tolliver. This is all a big mistake. Like, what's going on here? Why do you have me strapped down? No one's fault, really. Rollo just got a little startled.
Rollo
Oh,
and
is
Beck
he?
emerged from hiding to give a timid wave.
Well, alright. Mistakes happen. You kids gave out here, I'm a good scare. Let's get me out of these ropes and call it
Glanced over
even.
to Rollo and Beck, who replied with skeptical looks.
Mr. Tolliver, why are you in my grand's basement? I'm here to help, of course. Help with what? What's my grand up to? You just cut me loose, I can show you. How do I know we can
Mr.
trust
Tolliver
you?
exhaled with disappointment.
Luca, have I ever done wrong by you? No. And since your grand moved to town, haven't I been nothing but welcoming? Yeah. So why would I turn my back on your family now? It's just... all this stuff seems pretty weird. A board with names of people from town? An archive of my dad's old disturbing
Luca gestured to the corner.
You know ones have explosives? I can explain everything. You just need to untie me. You kids
Luca
deserve
looked
an
again to Willow
explanation.
and Beck. This time they shrugged. Luca began to slowly loosen the bindings. Mr. Tolliver gently rubbed his wrists.
That's a good lad. This all makes sense in time.
Imperceptibly toward the
You
stairs.
see, he's
as
backing
he
up. You see, this town is secrets, Luca. A very dark past
Before the kids had
indeed.
even noticed his movement, Mr. Tolliver was at the light switch.
A past that must
Punctuated
be
his
brought
final words
to
by flicking the switch and rushing up the stairs.
light.
Beck
Son
darted to
of
the
a-
wall and turned back on the lights. It was too late. Rollo confirmed what they all heard.
You just locked us down
Mr.
here.
Tolliver's muffled voice came from behind the door.
Oh, is this a bad end? I wasn't lying, you know. It seems for your own good. You kids just keep tight down here and let
They
the
looked
adults handle
bewildered
this.
at each other.
Play it cool, huh? Not now, Beck.
They heard the staccato thump of quick steps exiting the house. The kids looked down in resignation. This isn't how it goes in Hank Atomic. For some reason, they'd always assumed it was up to them to save their town. Luca opened his mouth, hoping to conjure some magical words to make this right. Only a hollow croak escaped. The end. Well, we certainly aren't going to find a grand resolution to our tale locked in a basement.
You don't know that.
Back to the drawing board.
I kind of want to rumble here. I know I want to skip to the other go back to the other timeline, but I want to just what happens with the rumble.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble with ominous thunder.
You sure you can make it home
Luca
before the storm
surveyed
kicks
the
off?
roaring clouds.
I'd say the odds are good. Maybe you should stay here and I'll just make a break
At
for
that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Gotta recalculate those odds. Hurry inside, you two, before you catch cold. Luca, Nellie will keep trying to reach your grand on the phone. In the meantime, you two hold tight. Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff is stored in the boxes. If I poke around, that'd be my guess.
Luca squinted into the eye hole of the microscope.
This looks wild. What is it? Gum?
Luca
Gum?
adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better look.
I'm tracking the structural integrity of gum with increasing volume and amounts of chewing. Did that one for 47
Luca
days.
wiped his hand off on his sweater and gave a nervous laugh. Beck
That's weird,
looked
I know.
down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
You think it's weird, don't you? A little. But weird can be cool. Anything else looking at video? Oh, wow. Well, and I have a video just like this at our treehouse. Although not exactly like this one. My mom and I tore the whole thing down to the bolts. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes. He seems pretty awesome. He gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. So when she does have time for me, she showers me with high text and
Luca flicked
overcompensation.
one of the toggles.
I bet you can get all sorts of stations on this. Not out here in the boonies. You wouldn't believe the stuff I can pick up back in the city. But out here, it's all farm reports and static. Ah, shucks.
Luca bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers. Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime.
Pugnin!
He flipped open the attached card.
Happy trails from Coach Walker and all the Fairview Condors. Boy, you weren't kidding about poking him out, huh? Oh, sorry, it was just from the old school. The most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me cool going-away cards. Some did flowers. When they're really trying to feel good about themselves, they do both. Well, you moved a lot. Yeah, that's the thing with having a brilliant parent. There's always a better job somewhere else. These flowers would last longer if you put them in some water. That's the sort of thing I would do if I cared. Well, I care enough to keep them is all. Luca, can I ask you something? Of course. Did you get that hurt? I'll be honest. That hurt more than I expected. At least you look cool doing it.
Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window.
Do you ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around? Well, Lolo can be pretty absent-minded sometimes. I'm serious. Doesn't it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want? It didn't used to feel that way. I know Gran loves me, but sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at a problem.
Luca took a deep breath, exhaling slowly.
I know the feeling. How do you deal with that? I guess I haven't yet. But one thing my dad told me when I was little, don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself. You try to hold it all in, you're gonna pop. So then, what do? You don't know what to do. Dad never got to that part. Something I figured out on my own, though. You gotta do something. Anything. Here. What are you doing? I don't know, something. We're gonna register our complaints with the slum. Listen here, you miserable universe. I'm jerking you around. I just want things to go back to the way they were. Everyone tells me it's gonna be alright. That things are gonna change.
A feral scream that echoed into the night.
Every time something changes, everything gets worse. You, this town, alone. Let me try. Movie sucks. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate that I hate it. Why can't I just deal with it and be happy for my mom? Why can't you just stay somewhere?
Her voice dropped to a trembling whisper.
I just want to be a normal
Brushed
kid.
off her shirt and straightened up.
There. Wow, I actually feel a little better.
As it began, the storm abated.
Thanks, I needed that. Yeah, me too. I should head out before it rains. It's up again. I'll walk you out. You enroll at the festival? Yeah, sounds good. Luca? Tell us the universe
Beck
struck
gave
you
Luca
out.
a light thump on the arm before heading in.
Oh.
Chapter 5. Friendly Feud. The air was heavy with a hard rain's residue. The smell of wet things. Despite his dreary surroundings, Luca felt at peace. He'd never shared those details about his dad with anyone. Not even Rollo. But it's not like this changed anything. Rollo was still his best friend. Adding Beck to the group would help balance things out. Everything's better in threes. This is what Luca told himself as he headed to the treehouse.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Alright. Oh. Hey, Dawn. Tracking on a lead? You bet. I had a juicy new rumor. Turns out when Sharper Valentine died, he left behind a peculiar last will and testament. Peculiar how? He didn't just give his kids an inheritance, there were conditions. Like what? The document stipulated that Harris had to take on a child as a ward. A kid our age who just showed up to town one night with a lawyer. Oh shit, Solomon, huh? Or Solomon? Solomon seems like a nice kid. He's like wrapped up in shitty dealings. Bingo. So Harris was forced to take care of him? Yep, or she would have lost everything. Why would Sharper care so much about some random kid? Rumor has it, old Sharper sowed some wild oats. Explains the way Harris treats him. Or Solomon. How did you find out? How did you find all this out? The good part of never there was a source, Luca. The sources I made up the fuck up. Hey, how's your story going? He met his old friend's eyes, and he was greeted with nothing but ice-cold anger. Okay, well, gee, I wonder how this is gonna go. Oh, fuck me. Excuse me, what are you doing? We're just locking up for the night, sir. Oh, wonderful. I can only assume this means all festival preparations have been completed ahead of schedule? Not exactly, sir. The storm set us back a bit, and it's getting late, so we all decided to... You all decided? Yes, sir. I was unaware that your job involved deciding things. We are all here at Carnival Harvest because we believe in creating a better future, yes? Yes, sir. Very much, sir. Do you want to be the one to tell this town that we failed them? No. That we gave up because there was a little rainstorm and we all got sleepy? Of course not, sir. Good. Then it's decided. Yes, sir. We'll work till the task is done. See that you do. Our harvest awaits. There's never a bad time to be cool. Okay, okay. Oh, Pickler's Pond. I guess now's not time for fishing. Oh, unless it is. Always the time for fishing. What new bait do we got? Oh,
Luca placed a sinker on the line. Sometimes the best stuff is at the bottom of the pond.
This is gonna be a hard one to get because I'm assuming that's a struggle. I thought this is really hard, but you know. Dude, setting out an SOS. Mount Sadie proof whiskey. A hard liquor for a hard man. Let's leave that be. It takes a real piece of work to leave something like that lying around. I hope that
Luca wrapped a twig of thyme around the hook. Some fish have refined taste.
I was thyme repugnant. Whatever. I don't know. I don't have taste buds. I don't know what food tastes like. One day I'll find out. Boston Dynamics seems to get on that shit. If I can taste food. Pocket watch. Property of Sharper Valentine. Figures. If he had his way, property of Sharper Valentine would be written on everything in this town. Should we give it back to him? He may not even want it back. The man's got a contentious relationship with time. We'll keep it here in case he ever wants it to pick it up. Looks like I'm getting a lot of the items. Well, are you still up there? Sorry, Rollo isn't accepting visitors at the moment. Come back never.
I've heard him speak in this stiff yet gentle tone a few times, and it always meant one thing.
You're upset. Oh, what makes you say that? Maybe because my best friend abandoned me for no reason. I didn't abandon you. I'm just a little late.
Scoffed.
The rain held me up. Liar! Liar! You weren't even home. What? The storm got bad and I got worried, so I went looking for you. Imagine my surprise when I made it to your house and you weren't there. I hadn't made it back yet. I'm not a fool, Luca. It'll take all day to deliver some jam. No, the storm rolled in out of nowhere and I got stuck after dinner at
Lucas
Beck's.
stumbled on his words, knowing he'd said too much.
Beck? Dinner? What the heck is a Beck? She's a new kid in town. She's actually kind of cool. You like her. She needed help convincing her parents that she'd made new friends. New friends? I spent all day waiting for you, and you were off making new friends? Not like that, Rolo. You know, while I was waiting, I made some upgrades at Mission Control. It was going to be a surprise, but you took so long, the storm knocked it all down. Just like you knocked down our friendship. What does that even
Luca
mean?
became instinctively angry in response. Both boys were now shouting across the distance.
It means you're a bad friend. You don't care about me. Of course I care, you ass. I knew I'd get in trouble waiting so late for you. But I kept my word. That's what friends do. Oh wow, what a noble sacrifice you made. Yeah, easy for you to say. Your grand doesn't even care. You can stay out as long as you want, and you won't even get in trouble. Seriously? You're acting like I chose this. If that's what you think, then maybe you're a bad
His tone
friend.
changed to a calm, yet more intense anger.
Maybe Papa's right. Storms bring more than water. This one brought out the real Luca. Stop putting your paw's nonsense like it means anything. Yeah, well, at least my paw's still around.
In the cold night air, Rolo's stomach dropped, knowing he'd crossed a line.
That's a hard line
But
to
it
cross.
was too late.
Luca, good night, Rolo. Ugh. Okay. That's a big oof. That is a massive oof.
Luca dug through his old stuff,
But they're kids.
not even sure what he was looking for.
Okay. Rolo. What a jerk. Call me a bad friend. Ooh, I'm Rolo. Look at me and my amazing family. Get it all out, bucko. Get it all out. I really hope that ball's like super bouncy and soft and you're not gonna break anything by me kicking it around. Which I'm sure might be a trophy. Or achievement or whatever. That's it, buddy. Get it all out. Get it all out. Okay. Guess I'm just never supposed to make new friends. Oh! Okay, well, weep, said Charm.
Gran
Luca?
cooed gently from the hallway.
Slept straight through breakfast. Luca, are you alright? I'm fine. Just don't feel like getting up yet. Okay, I'll leave the oatmeal by the door. I'm gonna run out and take care of some things. Okay. Be back later to check in.
Luca just
Grr.
wanted to be alone. He waited to hear the sound of the front door closing.
But he never did. I guess he did. Rolo's still gonna go to the festival. He's gonna be miserable and get exploded by bombs. Rolo thinks I'm still going to the festival with him. He can shove it. Go eat, buddy. You need to eat your food. No, you need to eat the oatmeal.
Luca dozed off again.
Luca? See, you didn't eat your oatmeal. Wasn't hungry. Just in case you get hungry, I'll leave a sandwich here too. Thanks. Rolo came by. What did he say? I wanted to talk to you. What did you say? I told him you weren't feeling well. Good. So you planning to just sit in your room all day? Pretty much. Well, I need to pop away again for a minute. If you decide to end your pity party and go outside, I think it'd do you some good.
Lucas
Noted.
still couldn't bring himself to go out. Besides, if he ran into Rolo, he'd have to actually confront the situation.
Yeah. There's never anything interesting at the festival anyway. Okay, you're gonna like... There we go, thank you. So please like auto-aim that
Adventures of
shit.
Hank Atomic.
To
Luca
complete for small
carefully
here.
opened the cover and began to read. Rolo had received it for his birthday, a special hardcover edition with behind-the-scenes commentary and bonus art.
I'm sorry, Rolo received it for his birthday? With Luca. So, Rolo received it for his birthday?
Rolo cherished it, but asked that Luca keep it at his house.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm getting ahead. I was getting ahead.
Luca
I was getting a
wasn't
little
sure
ahead
if
of
it was
myself.
because Rolo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out at Luca's more often. Whatever the reason, Luca didn't mind. But it had stayed right there where Rolo had stashed it ever since. Now, at the foot of his bed, Luca lost himself in the pages. He'd read it all before, but at this moment, it somehow felt sentimental. He was well into issue number 5 when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway.
Luca? That little friend came to see you. A girl named, what was it, Beck Motorola? You said you met yesterday? What did she say? Is she here? She's just dropping by. I told you weren't taking visitors today. Oh. She seems nice. Yeah. You had a flirt with Rolo, didn't you? Can I come in? Maybe later. Alright then. I'll leave dinner on the kitchen table, in case you want to bite
Without
before
realizing
bedtime.
it, Luca had pouted away the entire afternoon. He once again felt the weight of it all and allowed his weary eyes to close. Luca stood in
Right
a
on the
vast black expanse. He looked up at his father standing beside him. Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake. Dad, where are we? Taking a final loud gurgling sip, his father peered up from the glass. He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile, then lifted the empty glass as if to point into the darkness. The source. Luca's eyes followed his father's gesture. In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire. Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit. The figure's voice was a scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour, make yourself comfortable. Luca held his shivering hands over the flame to warm himself. It doesn't work that way here. Their yellow-gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame, see? Luca peered at the base of the fire. It wasn't wood that was burning. It was Beacon Pines itself.
What?
Tiny
Okay.
buildings, freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame. Luca could see small shadows moving in the burning city. People. Luca leapt to his feet. We've got to help them! The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand. Why waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves? The figure bent down to examine the panicked crowd as they desperately tried to stop the flames. They only care about what's right in front of them. Not like us. Luca's voice was a trembling whisper. Us? The figure slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands. With a jolt and a twist, the suit emitted a gasp. A cloud of torpid mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within. Luca's own face looked back at him. Older, worn, distant. The sensation was oddly familiar, as if he'd caught his own reflection by surprise in the mirror. The doppelganger smiled. I tried to help once. He gestured towards his face. And all it got me was this. Luca staggered back. You aren't me. Luca felt a hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him. Every choice sets us on a path. This is the end of one of your paths, son. Luca watched his older self shake its head ruefully, its face twisting into a cruel grin. Welp, Dad. If you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to disappoint. Luca watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward and plunged into the flames. In a flash of cold light, he was gone. What does all of this mean? Luca felt a reassuring squeeze on his shoulder. Just remember, why we choose matters just as much as what we choose. Luca woke up to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun.
Mom? No, dear. It's only
Luca
Gran.
rubbed his eyes. The kind, concerned face of his Gran came into focus.
Fuck. Ooh, okay. How are you feeling? Fine. Anything you want to talk about? I don't feel like talking. That's just as well. How about you sit here and listen a bit? Whatever you and Roller thought about doesn't matter.
Gran
But
silenced Luca with a gentle pat on the leg.
Fights between friends happen. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is, that's not the last thing you ever say to each other. Fuck, okay. He said stuff about Dad. Well, do you think he meant it? No. He was just mad. Did you mean any of the things you said to him? No. Good. One must appreciate friends in their best moments and accept them in the worst. Now get your little butt out of bed. The festival's today. You don't want to miss that, do you? I guess not. Seems like a good opportunity to make amends with Rolo, doesn't it?
Nod.
To buy him a corn dog and apologize. But he's the one that... What did I just say? I'm a corn dog. That's a good boy. Everything's better with corn dogs. I need to get going then. Got some last-minute festival business to take care of. We'll come find you at the fountain a little after lunch. Alright. I love you, Luca. I love you too.
Luca took a deep breath.
Okay.
Chapter 6. Through thick and thin. Despite
Okay.
Luca's bitterness,
So no more
Gran
chapter
was
title?
right. He needed to hash things out with Rolo. A big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether, in the end, it is for the better or for the worse, all comes down to understanding. If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them. Luca emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind. He had to find Rolo.
Okay, let's see. So we're from this branch, and we're on Rumble. Where does acceptance help me? I guess I don't know yet. I mean, probably coming up here. Again, I want to get on the other timeline where Rolly's missing, but like... Oh no. I think we're on the timeline where Rolly's missing. Luca? Well, I wanted me to tell you something.
Roxy
What
rolled
is it?
her eyes, shaking
Okay,
her
we're
head.
good. A space adventure, though you needn't buy it. Here, be brave, go somewhere quiet. Roxy, I don't... The riddle, Luca. My goofy little brother wants you to find
Luca
him.
looked down and kicked at the dirt.
Look, I'm not teaching you how to fight. The only thing more annoying than my little brother is my little brother without his best friend. So I'm doing him this one favor. Now I need one favor from you. Whatever it is that went down between you two, squash it. Well, that's not a hard riddle, but okay. Oh, God. Let's talk to everyone. That's what's gonna get us shit. Unique New York, unique New York. Huh? Oh, don't mind me. Just warming up for my
Mr.
big
Cook pointed
ceremonial
to his grinning
speech.
mouth.
Gotta limber up the old gab box. You nervous? Oh, heavens, no. I'll break a leg. Give me the gift of... Oh, can I see that again? Like, he's doing tongue twisters, I get it. Hello, I forget your name. Oh, there's the beetle hunt. Pretty rotten. I haven't seen so much as that word. And it's not just the beetles. This morning I couldn't find any critters at all. It's like everything that buzzes or skitters is packed up and left. I'm sure they're out there somewhere. Maybe all the commotion of the festival just spooked them. Yeah, maybe that's it. Don't know who Paranormal Harvest thinks they're impressing with this ridiculous festival. Totally. Stuff's falling apart. The weather's so cruddy. And the season's harvest looks like it's going to be worse than last year's. You said it. No amount of corporate pandering is going to change any of that. Exactly. But the lemonade at the drink stand over there does look pretty tasty. Bit. I'm still going to be mad at them. I'd just rather be mad while sipping some delicious lemonade is all. Welcome to our festival. Don't forget to come back later for Mr. Kier's speech. The Perennial Harvest Festival sign review. Buck, you don't want to miss it. I mean, the mill has to lead the fuck. Look cool for fits. Hell yeah, look cool shit. Yo, what's up, girl? Oh, yo, hey, Jeff. I completely didn't even see you the first time around.
Jeff was staring into the distance with a wistful look.
Hey, Jeff, everything all right? Yeah, everything's fine. I mean, it used to be fine. This ain't right these days, you know? You really
Jeff
do,
turned
actually.
to Luca with a furrowed brow, then gave an understanding nod.
You do, don't you?
For a moment, the two now shared that same wistful gaze.
Okay. Ain't moving. Stop, you two. Every single time. Yep. Wait for it. How many of you are there? Unexplained sound once again noted. Like clockwork. What a bunch of drones. Most welcoming of welcomes. Would you like to share your thoughts? We always strive to improve. No. This is the first time I've ever seen this many smiling faces since the foul harvest. I had my doubts that perennial harvest. I've been saying it right. I just keep fucking up. But I must admit, they do put on a nice party. Oh, nothing? No foreshadowing that your book's gonna tell me? Fuck, please, huh? Hi, Luca. How's Griffin doing? What?
Sorry, I'll
Oh,
become
nothing.
flesh.
Let's pretend I didn't say anything. Oh, sorry, you'll have a crush on Griffin. We saw Griffin somewhere. Hey, have you actually taken a break from studying? I'm going to see what all the festival fuss was about. I can't help but notice. You still brought the backpack full of books. Look, backpacks can carry a lot more than just books. Yeah, true. What you got in there? Books. Like clockwork. There's Griffin. Hey, Griffin. Hey, Luca. So you down at the library? Huh?
Griffin looked away suspiciously.
Nothing at all. What? Luca, did you know that Beacon Pines is actually unincorporated? A lot of people didn't know that. Oh, yeah, I didn't know. What's that mean? It means most public works are handled internally. We do all the pipelines, the water treatment, the building regulations. Man, that's great. Census taking, emergency services, fucking leaving. Grandpa Valentine, a celebration of excellence.
We all know Beacon Pines is a great town. What you may not know is great towns grow from mighty roots. And that is why you cannot tell the story of Beacon Pines without telling the story of one Sharper Valentine. Young Sharper's keen intellect and strong moral fiber led to a grand vision. A vision of a community dedicated to a better tomorrow. In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind to harness it. Lucky for us, he decided to grow that vision here, in Beacon Pines. And how does one grow a better tomorrow? With fertilizer, of course. Valentine's Fertilizer Company became the lifeblood of a town yearning for purpose.
Yeah, that's the single over as perennial harvest.
Struck, a scientific experiment gone wrong. An accident which took Sharper away from us far too soon. To this day, we struggle to pick up the pieces. But one foul harvest isn't enough to stop the people of Beacon Pines. The spirit of Sharper Valentine lives on. It lives in the hearts of everyone with a dream for a better tomorrow. Together, we will follow his example and grow a bountiful future. Paid for by the Valentine family and the Valentine Fertilizer Capital Reverence Fund.
Cool. How that was unhelpful. Maybe, but I wanted to learn a bit more. I was able to return the perennial harvest safety suit you borrowed. I don't think anyone noticed. Good. Now, will you tell me what you needed it for? It was a favor for an enemy of my enemy. This is going to harm Mr. Kier, isn't it? Her, every time. All you need to know is that it's good for the family. Family. Oh, is it the library? I mean, they just said the new book came out of, what's it, Hank Atomic. Oh, we'll have to look. Alright, the library it is.
Oh, the cobs I've eaten. A salad-centric travel guide for the mildly adventurous.
Yuck.
Sally Seashore's simple, succulent sundries. Luca brushed off a smudge of dust. Or maybe it was flour. 30 recipes so easy you'll doubt it's even edible.
Succulent!
A peek behind the curtain. The methods and ruminations of Patrick C. Montesquieu. One of the greatest acting minds of our time. By Patrick C. Montesquieu.
Oof. That is an oof.
Mycological phosphorescence.
Like mushrooms? Ugh, more like my complete loss of it.
The bottom corner shelf was a dusty array of thick science books.
That's pretty funny.
Only one binding was clean enough to read. Cellular Biology and the Chemistry of Mitosis.
Boring. Hey, Jace. Still working through the newest Hank Atomic? You know it. Confessed that in canon toward the end. Did you know? Hank Atomic shrink rate doesn't technically shrink stuff. It uses inverse quantum particle decay to literally grow the entire universe around an object, leaving that object unaltered. So it's just looks shrunk compared to everything else? Bingo. That's wild. But Jace, no spoilers, please. Alright, sorry.
The entire top level of the library was devoted to comics. Most
Oh,
of
hell
which
yeah.
were Hank Atomic and the myriad of lesser revered spin-offs.
I'm sorry, I forget your name.
Kato's
Hey,
eyes
Luca.
lit with
Kato.
excitement.
I've been expecting you. 12 on deciphering the first riddle. Oh, there's more? Solve the riddle! Can we get, please? Okay. The first? Oh, you didn't think that was all, did you? Wallow does
Kato
go all out,
straightened
doesn't he?
up and cleared his throat as if preparing to sing.
On Planet Farpole, you may take issue. When the fifth king dies, you need a tissue.
Kato stared at Luca eagerly.
Get it? Want me to tell you? No, it's okay. Let me figure it out. You find a big game verified. And if you decide you want to hint, the offer still stands. Let me take 5th issue. Weren't you reading the 5th issue of Hank Atomic?
Luca grabbed The Modern Science of Atomic Radiation from the shelf. Luca grabbed Natural Photography, Volume 5, from the shelf.
No, red herring.
Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 4, from the shelf. Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 5, from the shelf.
Issue in 5th.
Kato removed his book from the desk and replaced it with Luca's, turning on the lamp. As he slid the book under the purple light, 2 words glowed. The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue 5.
Yes, thank you. I figured it out.
With recognition.
Well, this cipher pen. He used to write secret messages everywhere with that. And only I had a special floodlight needed to reveal it. And I lost it. Apparently he traded Jeff for the purple light bulb. Parted with his entire Halloween candy stash. Oh, Rolo.
Kato began flipping through the pages, stopping when he hit a glowing word.
Get away with such a grift. Oh, fuck, you said grift.
He continued flipping.
Only found it in... Okay,
reaching the end of the book, Kato looked up.
That's it. Grift in grub card. Oh, Griffin, okay. Griffin's grub card. Okay, so yeah, I see, they're hinting. Okay. Brilliant. I guess you're off then. You're luck on the rest of the scavenger hunt. Thanks, Kato. Wait, no, this way. It's the little kid going, wait, no, no, wait. Where? No. Yes, no, the other. Griffin? Hey, Griffin.
Before Luca could finish his sentence, Griffin handed him a corn dog.
Oh, that's it? Bond paid for, enjoy. Thought there was supposed to be a riddle or something.
Taking a sizable bite out of the corn dog.
Yeah, it's cold. Yeah, it's been saying it for a while. Well, I need to be sure to give you that one specifically.
Luca tummed at his cheeks, feeling something rough between his teeth. He reached into his mouth and pulled out a slip of paper. He shook off the bits of corn dog to read the slip.
You pick up when you need some pep near the fountain
of
the step.
Of the corn dog.
Coffee. This is getting to be a whole thing. Well, I really like sequence books. I was like, I love that. Like all the characters, like, oh yes, you talked to Griffin, right? And I'm just like, what? Like, oh, right. That's pretty funny, actually. There you are, Luca. There's no way I'm actually doing this. It's way below my pay grade. Come on, you big stiff. Let the kids have some fun. Alright. Rolo owes me one.
Hands around sarcastically as he began.
What takes flight but has no wings? Your final task of friendship brings. You know, isn't so hard. That feel cheapened somehow. Oh, good job, Polycarp. I think it's sweet. What takes flight but has no wings? Your final task of friendship brings. Good luck, Luca. Balloon? A balloon. Hi, Rolo. Hey. Did you find the comic book? Yep. You got the corn dog? Yeah. Well then. I know it doesn't make up for what I said.
Rolo sheepishly handed Luca the balloons.
Flight. Thanks. You didn't have to go into all this trouble. I'm sorry I got so mad. Dang it, you're supposed to let me apologize first. Oh, I'm sorry. You apologized twice before me. Just let me do this. Luke, I'm really sorry. Everything that's happened with your mom and all, I've always wanted to be there for you. Be a good friend, you know? When you said you were hanging out with someone else, I kind of freaked out. Oh well. Still my turn. I felt like if you needed some new friend to help you, it meant that I wasn't good enough. But that was selfish and wrong. What's wrong? So sorry, Luca. Okay, apology over. You can talk now.
Luca threw himself at Rollo, hugging him as tightly as he could.
Good. Although I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you either. That's why we deserve each other. So, what else do you want to do today? Get blown up? We can snoop around and try to find some info about your mom. Where? We could probably sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ while everyone's at the festival. Aren't you curious about all the stuff those clipboards write down? What if we get caught? I think I've had enough excitement for 1 week. Let's just make the rest of the days about us. Really? Yeah, the rest of the world can wait one more day. You know, I've been wanting to get some more work done on my MCDC at Mission Control. The aim is a bit unpredictable. Sounds perfect. Well, we've talked to everyone else, so we're good. We didn't talk to Fish Dog. Did you hear? After Mr. Kerr gives his big speech, you're gonna have the first annual biggest catch competition. As long as a boo qualifies as a catch, I'm a shoo-in. Good luck. Where's Beck? We haven't seen Beck at all. Oh, I almost forgot. We did the exam this morning. She asked me to give you this.
An unopened letter.
Oh, for you inside if you want to read it now.
Luca.
A letter.
Some things are going to happen that might be difficult for you to understand. If I'm honest, I hardly understand them myself. But whatever happens, I need you to know that I love you.
I love you.
None of this is fair to you. You have already lost so much. We both have. I wish there was a simpler way forward. But if there is, I haven't thought of it. God knows I've tried. Everything I've done. I did for you. I hope someday you can accept that. Love, Gran.
Fuck. No!
Luca folded
Love
the
you too,
paper
Gran.
into his pocket and headed up the ladder.
Boom. What's up with the letter? Anything you want to talk about? Maybe later. Sure, whatever you want. You know, you really didn't have to go to all this trouble just to apologize. I know, but we've been looking forward to this festival for weeks. I ruined everything with my big mouth. This was the best way to make sure you still had a good time without me.
Luca was at a loss for words, but that was fine. Words aren't always necessary.
Good lesson. Good lesson. Festival food seemed nice. Was it nice? We can still go. Nah, this is fine. Well, there's always next year.
This was untrue.
There was no next year. No, it wasn't.
The treehouse.
Fuck. What was that? Oh man, we missed the fireworks?
It was something the boys couldn't possibly comprehend. Something as old and cruel as time itself.
Eco-terrorism? Witness the big freeze?
A wave of cold tore through the room. A bitter, unfathomable chill.
Okay.
Before they could react, it encased them in ice. Two boys, reunited by friendship, only to be cruelly separated by a malevolence beyond reason. And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene. In a silent treehouse turned statuary, in a town brought low by its secrets, sits a pair of friends, alone, together, for the rest of time. The end. No, that can't be the ending. It simply can't. I won't accept it, and I hope you won't either.
Yeah, I'm kind of at a loss for words here, lady.
There are more endings, more possibilities. I can feel it.
Why am I stuck smiling?
We are just going
I'm
to
not
have to
happy.
sort through them all until we find the one that fits.
Okay. That was hard. God, that don't send off of just Rumble right here. Holy shit! How do I save? At 327. Okay, so I just saved. I think we're gonna call it there for now. But we'll be back. Oh my fucking god! What the hell is this game? I think we'll be back tomorrow with more, but holy shit! This is not what I was expecting this game to be at all, and I'm glad. This is great. I'm very excited. I'm getting really excited, but I hope you've all enjoyed Beacon Pines. We'll be back tomorrow with more, and I hope you all have a fantastic, fantastic night.